Greetings and salutations. It's Big J here. It's 1 19 a.m. It's October the 16th. Yes, October the 16th here. So let me go ahead and repeat myself. You know, ever since the rise of Trumpism, ever since the rise of Trumpism, and you always hear people talk about facts over feelings, and your feelings don't count, or you always hear that on talk radio. You hear that on people like Sean Hannity, Glenn Beck. Uh, even in the this space in YouTube, you hear all these talking points about facts matter more than feelings. You always hear that all the time, right? And you also hear that term snowflake being tossed around. When it comes to the warehouse Nubbahs, right? When it comes to the warehouse Nubbahs, they really don't think at all. You know, they attach themselves to the premise that feelings that somebody's feelings need to be uh insulted to prove that they're right. And also on the flip side, that think that their own feelings, that their own arguments is not based on emotion itself as well. You see, if you're going to talk about logic, right? You know how people like to say women are emotional, men are logical. You always hear that, right? Y'all have to understand what is an emotional response. Y'all have to really understand what is a logical response. Nobody don't have to yell and scream to be emotional. Now, yes, that's an emotional outburst, yes, but we talking about the argument, not the tone that's being set. Okay. Um, Somebody said, Donald Trump, vote for Trump so we can destroy the um what you call it, the snowflakes. Well, if y'all look at the debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, is it Kamala? Kamala? I ain't gonna. It's gonna be a rough four years with that name. Okay, a lot of people gonna be misinterpreting, pronouncing the name and so forth. But anyway, let's keep it moving though. Oh, you know what? Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Um, yeah, okay, okay. So I'm gonna sound low. Yeah, I just turned up my mic up there so everybody can hear me what I'm saying. So if y'all watch the debate between the vice president and the former president, when the president said, "You're eating your dogs," they're they're taking your pets, they're eating them, they're eating your pets, they're eating your dogs, eating your cats. Well, that's a emotional response. That's an emotional argument. Yeah, he's not yelling. Donald Trump is not yelling at people saying that he's not being quote unquote emotional, but he's making an emotional response, which is not based upon facts. And that's a snowflake argument. If we're gonna sit there and be uh honest about what is emotional and what is logical, therefore you're going to have to sit there and actually be logical 100% of the time, not not emotional when you need to, when you're losing a debate or See, and that's a lot of y'all's problem with, see, President Obama, right, is talking about y'all's emotions, right? Um, the lack of clarity and understanding of y'all's politics. Now, what's the real reason why you're not voting for Kamala Harris? No, scratch that. The better question should be asked: what's the reason why you're voting for Trump anyway in the first place? See, that should be the question that should be asked. Why are you voting for Trump in the first place? And every time I see these arguments, online, these discussions and so forth, it's basically um, it's basically on what they heard, not what they research. I'm voting for Trump because he because black unemployment went down to 4 percentage points. Went down to 4%. Um, that's a lie. That's Obama who did that a long time ago. Let me see. Hold on. Somebody's in the chat room real quick. Oh, JD Miles. Anyway, let me keep it moving. You know, and and the thing is, when it's a emotional response. It's emotional. A lot of these people want to make your response based on purely on emotion, while their argument is not, when their argument is based upon emotion. Oh, Obama didn't do anything for black people. Really? Now, as soon as I'm in that time, like last couple weeks ago, right? And I've been saying this for a very long time. Okay, well, if Obama didn't do anything for black people, explain why black unemployment went down from April of 2011 to January 2017. It dropped 10 points. It dropped from the average of 20% down to at least 5%. I'm talking about the average. I'm talking about the average numbers. It was fluctuating here and there, but it went down. You see, you like to ask the wrong questions. You asking, you see, your line of questioning. So if you're going to ask a question like that, JD Miles, then tell that to Professor Scott Galloway, who says it's a hate group. It's a hate group. Anybody can go back and look up Asia McGowan and Anthony Powell. Somebody can talk about some of these women online who's been stalked and harassed. What Obsidian have done. So, and he's been backed by some of these people online. So for you to sit there and try to make a point, saying that I'm being emotional, I'm not being emotional. The point what gets me though, right? Since you want to bring this up, you know, is their emotional issues with women are a problem, and they act upon such things with these women. Um, and let me say this again, just because I'm after the man. See, here is what you don't seem to grasp. Getting rid of the manosphere also means get rid of the divestors and the BWE along with it. Because without the manosphere, the BWE would not exist. Because he is a professor and he looked into this. He studied history why men, for why the dangerous. See, the thing is, you're not looking at the patterns, the historical patterns of how men, every time men are unemployed, when men are not happy in society, bad things happen in said society. And one thing though, it always, the French Revolution, you can go back in time, right? You can go back in time, French Revolution, the Spanish Civil War, you know, the what led up to those events is when you saw a lot of discontent among single men, and especially men of a lower class. And that's what and that's what he's saying, that's a danger. I'm saying it. I've been saying that for years. That is the danger. And people like Fresh and Fit and the Fight Club and Anton Daniels. I mean, instead of helping those men out, they're really exacerbating the problem. I mean, you can go to Scott Galloway. He's on YouTube. Go ahead and talk to him. Yes, 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 it will. Yes, yes, it will. You get rid of one, you get rid of all of them. See, the divestors need the manosphere to exist. I'll put it like this. What's going on, Pierre? What's going on with you? What's going on with you, Pierre? See, I wasn't even going to talk about this, but since he want to bring it up, okay, notice that Cynthia G and Obsidian is no longer online. Do you know how peaceful things are in this sector YouTube without them two? Obsidian needs Cynthia. Cynthia needs Obsidian. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like this. See, I'm going to say and put this up here for you. I'm put this up here for you, right? Now, if you remember this cartoon, JD Miles, you might understand why I said if you get rid of one, you'll get rid of the other. It's not that hard to figure that out. If you get rid of one, the other one will fall. Because male discontent is currency for the BWE. Women's uh dysfunction is currency for the manosphere. It's not that hard to figure that out. There ain't no wishful thinking. There ain't no wishful thinking because it happened already. Cynthia's gone, a sitting gone. People are mostly not really fighting that as they used to with those two individuals gone. So if you really want to get rid of let's say other people like you know who's a top divestor here. I don't, you know what? That's the point. I don't even know anymore. If you asked me this a year ago, 2 years ago, I'll tell you it was the Vested Sell It or or those women over there. No, nobody ain't nobody over here. Like the men ain't talking about them anymore. Why? Because because you suck the oxygen out of the room when you get rid of one side. See, fire needs what? Oxygen to survive. It needs air. Once you remove the air, the fire will no longer will never sustain itself. It will go out. That's the point. You suck the air out, air all of it would die down. See, that's my line of thinking, and a lot of people have that same line of thinking. You get rid of one, the other one will not have the capacity to survive, because both need one needs the other to survive. So both needs to go. So anyway, wishful thinking. No, no, it needs to work out the way. Let the thing let it work out, and you'll see it for yourself. Now back to where it was going at. So for all these videos that you hear from Jason Black, Black Authority, what's his name, Tariq Nasheed, you know, a lot of this, a lot of these content creators needs black male anger. They need men anger of men to opt out of the social and thus political fabric of society. See, the people who are mainly complaining about this, I'm talking about Tyreek, Boyce Watkins, O'Shea, even Tyrone Magnus. Um, yeah, because I do notice he be doing some little sneak dissing here and there. And I want to remind you, I'm not here to campaign for Kamala Harris. I'm gonna tell this right straight up right now. I'm telling you what y'all are doing. What they are doing. They need male discontent to further their own goals, not to adhere to, um, you know, and to adhere to, um, a well functioning, public psychosis. And yeah, so, and how to deal with it, right? And I did that video, when I was responding to, Professor Scott Galloway, and it was somebody else, Normie. For him and Normie, I was saying, Norman, what's his name? Normie, what, I forgot his name. Nolan, that's his name. Um, Nolan, I forgot his name. He was talking to Scott Galloway on that show. I forgot, on that YouTube live stream like 2 years ago or so. Um, Scott Galloway said the solution. I agree with him that you need to create a New Deal type of program that would get young men to be, um that would assist young men in developing, um a sense of, what's the word, a sense of community, a sense of, pride, and in a way in a way out of their current predicament. Oh, you want the link, Queen? Hold on. You want the link, Queen? Hold on. All right, Queen. Right there's your link, though. So I wasn't planning on doing this live stream. I was watching. I was watching Taz going in on Dennis Sperling, and then I was watching, um you know I was watching some of these videos. Okay, hold on. I see she about to pop up. Yeah, what's going with you, Queen?
I'm pretty good. I'm on my way to work.
I hope I hope I hope I did not embarrass, but Ellie, because yeah. But anyway, I wasn't
Nah,
trying
she
to
love
flirt.
that shit. You feel?
Okay, I wasn't trying to flirt. I was just me and her I was just talking. So
Oh, don't worry. She loves this type of attention. You're good.
yeah, okay. Oh yeah. I ain't like I said, I ain't trying to go after her. I'm too old for her anyway. So I ain't trying to talk like that. I do
You
I do I
good?
do I do I do want to see her smile though, 'cause it got them dimples. Yeah, that's one reason I like them
Yeah,
dimples.
she got a gorgeous smile.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
That's yeah. I was trying to make her smile though. So that's what I was doing though. You know. So yeah, yeah. I go. I be all when it comes to women who got dimples. I be
Yeah, you
all
like
ugh.
dimples.
Yeah. I'm in the dimples bad. Hey, what's going on,
Not bad.
Queen? Candy Cane. I don't know why I call Candy Cane Queen for. Oh, yeah. That's right. My eyes is not even. I don't know why. Never mind. But yeah. I should be in bed, but
Why?
yeah.
You got work?
No, I
No,
should be in bed.
you
I I
out.
I ain't went in the bed. I slept on this chair, and I was talking to
I
Pierre
won't
earlier.
there.
I was talking about I slept in this chair, and I got this. It fucked my shoulder up. My body. My sister came up in here earlier, talking about while I'm in pain. Yeah, I slept in this damn chair. I ain't didn't even go to bed. I slept right up in this damn chair. Like damn. I woke up. I say, wait a minute.
I mean, but
Huh?
what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm sore. Huh?
So
Uh,
I'm gonna come to Texas and I'm gonna just take that chair up out here. Okay?
what? No, no,
Because
no,
you
no,
keep
no.
falling asleep in the chair, so give me the damn chair. I
Man,
want to go to sleep.
man. This chair been around for at least good 20 years, a good 15, 20 years.
Shit. I
Shit,
used to have
shit,
a chair like that in my first apartment.
man.
I used to tell everybody, I was like, don't sit your ass in that chair. You sit your ass in that chair, you gonna go to sleep. No,
Got
I
that
ain't. Oh,
right,
okay. Next thing I know, I
man.
look up, they sleep. I just go get a blanket and put it over 'em.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
I miss that chair.
I ain't seen Candy Cane a long minute. I ain't seen her in a while, you know.
I haven't seen her in a minute either.
Yeah. It's a long minute I seen Candy Cane over here. So yeah.
Bum ain't been on this much. She might do a stream tomorrow because she came by Illustream that night. Make my stupid ass up there. That shit be painful. I hate when Mac Bones come over there.
I just can't. Don't even get me started about Mac Bone. Don't even get me started. I
That
just
nigga said, my uncle told me never move in with a woman. I'm like, nigga, when you living with your goddamn sister and got put out
right.
because you couldn't take out
Eh,
the trash,
Yeah,
what you talking about?
that old 1970s black exploitation shit. He be saying that be get on my fucking nerves. Don't even get me started because I'm just chilling. I can't stand when he get on panels. Get off a panel, dude. You
And
want
he don't never stop talking. He just be talking and talking and talking and
right
talking.
and ain't saying shit.
Hey, nigga, will you shut the fuck up? Can't nobody else have no conversation because his ass want to keep on
Man,
talking. Like,
man, but
what's
I
wrong with this
love it.
nigga?
I love it when educated Aries and AC, but AC is right.
AC Star?
Yeah, AC Star drag the hell out of Mac. They dog walk Mac Bone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Hate
cause
I miss you.
yeah, but it's over there on that on that bald headed niggas channel. But anyway,
Oh, I ain't going over there. Fuck that.
right. No, nobody's
He
gonna go
ain't
over there.
respond to my email with his bald head ass.
Like he
Bald
won't.
headed bitch.
Like he will not pop up on your channel. He won't. He ain't gonna pop there because he's scared. Because I keep on trying to tell people he's scared of other people.
He ain't got to be scared.
Yeah, he's scared. He's scared of me. He's scared of all these other people. You see, he started a whole lot of shit. right?
Yeah,
That's why
I
he's
don't
scared to
care.
speak on panels, you know. But
Well, he need to come up. If he ever want me to hit his, he gonna come over there to mine. Cause bitch, you spoke on my name. I ain't speak on yours.
right.
So you need to come over there and so you can get educated on why your ass was out of line for talking about me and you didn't know me. Cause Red is one of the few niggas in this space. I had no idea who in the hell he was. I never tried to find him. I've never spoke on him. As much as I've heard his name in this space, I have never gone to that man's channel. I ain't never talked nothing. So what is you over here
I
talking
I
about me for? Talking
I
about some
I
you
have
heard.
like he's one of the few people I have a personal hatred of. You know, it's already bad enough that I hated MAGA man. Him, he's right up there with MAGA man. I mean, like personal. I never even met the nigga, but I personally have a hatred of that nigga. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that idiot. But um,
Yeah, what was you talking about?
I was talking about
It
how,
sounded like you,
huh?
you know, Kamala is looking like she gonna win Georgia again.
Yeah, because of Atlanta. But I think
They
though the
first
election.
day of early voting. Yeah, they first day of early voting.
Uh,
She won. You know, Biden won Georgia last year. I mean, last term.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They had another record turnout. So here we go. Trump got the dancing on stage in the middle of his rally. Shit, Trump
Yeah,
is
that
losing
that's what
his mind.
that's what people were telling me. And the day after the election, I'm gonna ask these people this question. The people who are pro Trump, Trump this, Trump that. I'm gonna ask them. You know, have any of y'all looked beyond Trump? Because the reason why I'm gonna ask that question is they act like Trump was the answer to everybody's problems,
I
and
mean, mhm.
because they act like Trump was going to part the Red Sea and he was going to freeze people from Pharaoh and all that nonsense you be hearing. Man, I be listening to some of these political shows, right? Listen to some of these yeah. I'm listening to some of these political shows and some of these you know podcasts. They act like Trump
uh-huh.
was going to save this country from Satan, and I'm like, he's saving it for God, and I'm like, I want to ask the question: do any of y'all have a uh have a vision post Trump? See, if they had this mindset that Trump is not the answer for all their problems, they wouldn't be losing this election. See, any Republican would have ran during the primary and beat Joe Biden and Harris. I tell you right now, any Republican outside of Trump, outside of anybody who ran in the primary, would have beat Biden or Harris today.
Yeah,
It
that's
wouldn't be.
true.
It would be a close election. The only reason why people are voting for Harris is to make sure is to stop Agenda 25. No, was Project
Project
47.
2025.
Yeah, Project 2025 and Project 47. They're trying to stop that.
Yeah, because
So
if
so
it
I'm
was
gonna
anybody else, the Republicans would take it.
right,
They would. But I
right.
don't know why. I don't know why
In
they
this
kept putting Trump
economy,
up there.
huh?
I said I don't know why they kept putting Trump up there. Like I was like, why they don't put somebody up against him? Cause what the hell? It's crazy.
And the thing is, he never debated anybody who was running against him in the primary. Nikki Haley, that old Vislac, what they got the Indian dude, Ramaswamy,
Ramaswamy.
yeah, and all them. He never been on debate stages with them. They are incapable of looking past Trump, and they're willing to lose their election because they can't see past Trump.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's the most crazy thing I ever heard of. It's crazy. You know, I keep on trying to tell people I don't like Harris. Why? Well, man, you gonna vote for Harris, man? You want black
I'm
men
gonna
to
vote
vote
for
for
it too, cause that motherfucker ain't trying to destroy the goddamn country. Shit, I'm gonna
now
vote for it too,
now
but I don't necessarily like her.
now. Therefore, I do want the Republicans to win the Senate. I do want them to win the Senate though, while the Democrats
I,
take the
I,
House,
I
huh?
want whoever to win to run all the shit.
because because the reason why I'm saying that, because I do know the I see while we're not while hold on while the we're not talking while everybody's talking about Agenda 2025 and Agenda 47.
Hmm.
Nobody ain't looking at the power grab the Democrats are planning on doing.
The
I'm
what?
against. I'm against. I'm really against the Democrats taking all of it. I don't want the Democrats to take all. I don't want I don't want the Democrats to take the House, the Senate, and the presidency. I want the Republicans at least have one of the houses of Congress, because I do know what the Democrats going to do. They're going to
What they gonna
change
do?
they are going to change up the makeup of the Supreme Court. They're going to make the Supreme Court bigger. They're going to a whole other things they're going to do is a power
I
grab.
mean, that's
I
a.
don't, but I don't want that to happen. I don't want them to do that. I don't want them to do shit because it the thing I don't want them to change every damn thing. Some things needs to be taken needs to be accepted in moderation, and and some things that the Democrats want. I will say is and I don't have it in front of me. If you're going to ask me, I can't ask you. I mean, I can't answer. What it is, but some of the things that they're asking for is unconstitutional. So I can't. That's why I really, if Harris has to win, the Republicans going to have one of the seats, or one of the houses of Congress. That's what I want. Or hell, if Trump wins, I want the Democrats to take the House, because wherever time if he tries to come up in there with that agenda 20, no, not agenda, project
Project.
2025, or project 47, the Democrats can sit
Yeah.
there and just take the since all monetary policy, financial policy begins at the House. Trump
Hmm.
won't do anything. He can't fulfill what he wants to do, because it will be, it won't be paid for. He couldn't accomplish it because there's no money in it. So that's what I want. If either one of them wins, I want the I want a split Congress. That's what I want.
Hell, if Trump win, you ain't got to worry about no Congress or none of that. That shit done.
Um, more or less, yeah, more or less, yeah. But I do want the Democrats to take the House, but I want the Republicans to take the Senate. And it seems like though my prediction is about to come true, because um it looks like uh Montana is going to turn red. uh Wyoming is going to turn red. No, not Wyoming. What's that? Not Wyoming. What's that? Nebraska. Nebraska. Um, yeah, Nebraska, Montana, and West Virginia is going to be red.
Oh
So
wow.
so yeah. So um and I know why people down here in Texas talk about, yeah, Ted Cruz gonna lose Texas. No, he's not. No, he's not. It's close, but no, he's not. Because Ted Cruz is gonna be. I'm gonna say it like this: when it comes to him, I think that he might be the next Attorney General of the United
Who
States.
running against him?
Um R Rad, the football player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the black, the mix, the biracial,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And I'm surprised as a non-white candidate, he has a lot of supporters in
You
Texas.
know the world is
Usually,
changing.
usually you don't see usually a black candidate in Texas. They don't really they don't go beyond the. They
He
always,
ain't
it's at a
black.
certain point. They're at a certain point that they're not there.
He ain't black though. That's what it is. He biracial.
And it's kind of weird watch those ads. I just want to know how people feel seeing him with that white woman with his wife on them campaign ads and shit. Because I was expecting to hear some Send the G type of vibe and you know
Man, hell
y-
no. They love that shit. Okay? America is supposed to be beige in by 2030, 2050. They love that interracial shit.
mm.
That's why he's so popular in Texas. You know, they all this mixing and shit. I mean, Texas is still Texas, but it's not the same level of
Yeah,
segregation
yeah,
it has
yeah,
to.
yeah. But I'm just talking about if you like when I'm talking about Texas though, I'm talking about East Texas, that Dallas area, that Panhandle area. That's you talking about them spooky areas of Texas. Yeah, that Panhandle area is spooky as fuck. East Texas, that's Klan land. Anywhere north of Dallas, yeah, that's that's uh, a problematic. You know,
No, it ain't like that no more.
Shit.
That shit, it started changing like I don't say about 15 years ago. That stuff started changing. Now you do have these pockets where it's predominantly white, and they don't see a whole lot of black people there.
Okay,
Um,
like some of the sundowntowns.
yeah,
I mean, I worked in a couple of them before, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I just like no, no, I don't see no change. You see them every time you drive through town or you stop at their 7-Eleven and try to buy you a smoothie and shit. It's like you get this. They're looking at you out the window and shit. And how you doing? And you be like,
Hell,
hello.
they used to want to speak to your ass.
Yeah, man, you better you better get the hell off of me. Shit. I went to one town. There was only one black person in town. Right,
Hmm.
only one black person lived this one town. Right,
Yeah.
I was so shocked that that person was the only black person in over there. Usually, no, where I'm at, there are about 4 or 5 predominantly black families, right where I'm at, right. So you might have this family, about 5 families, right. You probably know, and then there's a black part of town, right. When in some of these towns, only one black person there just walking around like, and they're all there working and shit. Like, oh, okay, and like I couldn't do it. You know, I mean, I can. I mean, I did it before, but it's just some of the places is very um some places okay, other places you got that eerie feel, and yeah, um, you know, forget
Oh
that.
yeah. I mean, you still got some places that's just outright racist
Hold on,
in
hold on.
Texas.
Oh, Candy Kane said, I lived and had worked in a sundown town. You see, yeah. Well, see, the white towns I live in, I had lived in, were never really sound sundown towns, but but there's this aura of I wouldn't say dread, but it's more of a sense of urgency that you might need to stay your ass inside. You know, yeah, um,
Black ass niggas need to stay their ass aside.
yeah, yeah. You stay your ass inside. You know, stay your ass inside because yeah, like down here, like you were okay. You over there in the Dallas area, right? You over in the Dallas area, like
That's
you
where
were
I'm
like
from.
right, okay, like that town called White Settlement.
Yeah, white settlement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What? White Settlement, Texas. Like you on the nose. The town says White Settlement. You ain't no niggas over there. No, who wants to step up inside there? No, no one. White Settlement, Texas. And then you got Vider. I went to Vider once. Um, Anywhere East Texas, I don't go to East Texas. I drive through East Texas, but I'll never anywhere east of Houston, east of I-45. I'm good. Y'all can have that. I be telling people y'all can cut I-45 in half. If that disappear, I wouldn't care about it because that side of Texas that's like Mississippi going over there. And you hearing that southern accent and shit. You got that southern accent. So yeah, I just like I'm good. Hold on. He said there's plenty of sundown. Hold on. Oh yeah, in South Carolina, of course. Shit, of course. South Carolina is gonna be the lot of sundown towns. Henry County is turning redneck to Hispanic, but they're still red. Yeah,
It's not that bad. And down there by Houston, y'all got y'all little backwood ass people too.
man. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started around them areas around Houston. Don't get me started around them areas around Houston though. Yeah, yeah.
My
there's some
cousins,
places
they from Liberty.
really. Wait a minute,
Yeah, we go down.
Liberty. That's right. That's on the south side, right?
I know
Liberty.
it's a like um it ain't that far from Houston.
Wait a minute. Liberty. Wait a minute. I know Pasadena. I know Pearland. Know Missouri City. Um, Sugarland, Katy, Brazoria, uh, the Cypress. So yeah. Um, Liberty. Where's that at? Where's that at?
Liberty,
That's
um, Dayton, Port Arthur, Beaumont, down off
oh
up in there.
oh oh. That's like East. That's East Texas. Oh, Beaumont. If you say Orange and Beaumont and Port Arthur, oh man, yeah, yeah. I don't go. I don't go there. No, I don't go over there. No, I just it's too. It's something about East Texas that I just like. You know, nice pine trees and cedar. All that pine trees and area, but um, Texas
Them
so
that
radically
shit.
different. Texas is so radically different. One end
Yeah,
of the state, yeah,
go ahead.
like one end of the state is pine trees, abundance of pine trees. Then you go to the other side of the state, it's just fucking dead desert, dry bone, just be bone dry.
Flatlands.
Yeah, flatlands. Yeah, like
Flatlands.
and mountain, and you have them rolling hills and the mountains on the other side. Yeah, Texas got every damn thing. You know.
Yeah, and our races are a little bit different than they are in the deep south.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's why I don't consider Texas a southern state though. I don't consider it as a southern state. I mean,
Yeah, 'cause they know we'll whoop they know they can possibly get their ass whooped. They know we'll fight back. So
right? Yeah, like it's like you don't know like where Sandra Bland got killed at, or
mhm.
where where she died at. That
Yep.
place is a hotbed of anti-slavery rebellion. Waller County, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Prairie View A&M. That was a hotbed of anti-slavery revolts. So yeah, Texas did have a history of anti-slavery revolts and and
Ain't nothing down
people
there but the college.
yeah and people who escaped who escaped from slavery from Arkansas and Louisiana, Mississippi. They come over into Texas because
That's where my people from.
right because Texas was a quasi, well, I wouldn't say free state, but black people who escaped from slavery came to Texas instead of going to the north because there wasn't that many um uh there was not many a lot of people enforcing the hold on, yeah, they claim south the house. Yeah, yeah. There are many old trees that certain towns saved. They used to do that to hang people on. Them trees are famous because they hang a lot of people on there being lynched from. You know, like that. I heard that story about what happened in 1930. I'm trying to remember what year it was, where it was Marshall, Texas. They lynch a man, set him on fire, and then they lynched him. I heard about that Marshall, Texas,
Can you bring me some keys when you
lynching.
come down? Thank you.
You know,
I'll be down in just a second. I'll grab you. Okay, thanks.
so yeah, but yeah.
But
Anyway,
yeah, that's where we come from. We come from Arkansas.
hmm
We
I
come
think
from
I think
Arkansas.
like
A lot of us
my
still live
my.
down there.
Oh, okay. Like some of us, I try to trace mine. It seems like we came from the Carolinas, both the Carolinas in Mississippi, and somehow we escape came over here. Some of us escaped and came over here, and because like it was pockets of black towns and black areas, you know. So yeah, so it's not we just all you know how like the narratives are, so.
Yeah, I trace us back to um Virginia
Really?
in the
Oh, okay.
early 1600s.
Yeah, I can only trace it back to 1840s. I can only trace it to 1840s though. 1850s, 1840s. That's as far as I could uh, could go. You know.
I back to I think it was the early 1700s in Virginia, and then we did a whole lot of migration throughout the South. Like we was everywhere. We was in Georgia, we was in Mississippi.
Uh-oh. She must got cut out. I wasn't supposed to do this. Do this live stream. This is long. I'm gonna stay up for a little while though. Eric Gardner, New York. JD Miles said, racing still happening in Louisiana. You know, I'll wait for Queen to come back. But where was I at? You know what was so sad about? I know Candy Kane said mention Eric Gardner. It was sad that his daughter died. Had passed away. I forgot her name now because she was part of the new not the new the Black Lives Matter in Manhattan, and it looked like though she was going to be uh, a force to be reckoned with. But now, since she passed away the year after, 2 years after her father did, I saw that as a tragedy. You know, that was a major tragedy that in my mind that she passed away because I would like to see what she was going to do. Um, you know, especially in the memory of her father though. You know, so. Uh, Hey, you got your name up there, Coach Malik. You want to change your name, or that? Are you all right with that? I'll put you up. It's gonna close you.
Oh yeah, my bad. Can y'all hear
You
me?
yeah, yeah. You must be at work, Queen.
I'm at work.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I traced us from all over the South. But my grandmama and my grandpa, grandma and grandpa, they married and they moved to Texas.
Oh, okay.
And that's how we got to Texas. But some of they family members moved to Texas because they moved to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them, they left. My grandmama brother, he moved to Chicago. So I got family up there in Illinois. Um, Another cousin, they moved to California. I ain't heard from them in years, so I don't know what's going on over there. And then me and my family, we up here in Washington. I don't have no plans on leaving, so unless I can go live in the Virgin Islands, so we gonna be everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Morning.
I was. Oh, what's going on, Koja?
Hey, how you doing?
All
Hey,
right.
Coach.
I think that South get a bad rap. They try to give the stereotypical view of the South, but a lot of that stuff, the stuff that we had the riots for, was not
Mm,
up South except for Trayvon Martin. A lot of that stuff was what Minnesota, New York, or in places like that, Ohio. Not stereotypically, maybe country, but not Southern. And when we look at it that way, and when I was growing up, it wasn't nothing for the Hispanic people to be running from Texas to Florida, Florida to Texas. It just looks like normal. So, and don't nobody want to be Southern, but it's not. When we keep the mindset that it's the South, it's all them other states that's not Southern that I guess you would technically consider them Northern. They have a lot of stuff going on, but they do it on the South. And we know we got our black parts of town and stuff. Well, and the white part of town. I think a lot of towns have that, but I think a lot of Florida is turning Hispanic, and I think a lot of those Hispanics are going to be red.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 I was watching how the Hispanic population is being for Trump. Um, and they're talking about California, the Hispanic population in California being pro Trump. I'm like, um, is it something I'm missing here, or is it about the wall, or is it about what are the other issues that reason why they gravitate towards Trump after Trump had made insults about them. So I don't know. I would like 12 in that part.
It's easier for them to assimilate in. Black people do not have the ability to assimilate in unless we keep interracially prop- propagating, but they have the ability to assimilate, and a lot of them, maybe not first generation or second generation, but a lot of them do assimilate in because, but what I see happening is a lot of Hispanic. When we follow the white flight, because we do follow the white flight, they're remaining in those towns, smaller towns, making businesses and is essentially placing themselves in the local government, which is going to be something to see in maybe 10, 15 years.
Mhm. Mhm.
The radio in San Antonio,
Uh-huh.
them Mexicans be fighting like hell about that voting Republican stuff.
Oh, you talking about
They
La
be into it.
Raza, Lou Wag? Yeah, man. I actually, actually,
I'm talking
ten,
about all
actually,
of them.
I actually attended a Lou Lag meeting one time. Yeah,
I'm just
they
talking about
they
anytime they have political conversations, them Mexicans be into it like motherfuckers.
man, they ain't playing either. They ain't
They be
playing. When you
accusing
go,
each other of white supremacy and all kind of shit.
yeah, call each other coconut. They be calling each other coconut. Like, yeah, man, you brown on the outside, but you white inside. Man, like, damn,
Yeah,
they be going hard. I be listening to it as a black person. I be go up in there watching it. Shit, you be entertained by that shit.
Yeah,
Shit,
I see them brown, them light brown color Oreos. Don't be acting like our food don't be symbolic of what the state of the
man,
country is.
man, and don't get let me start about colorism, especially in the Hispanic community. Man, they be going off on that shit. Like, wait a minute, I thought that was only us. You know what I'm saying? The way we be talking about it. Well, I don't be talking about that dumb shit, but
But the world live it. I mean, you
yeah.
have India who do the bleaching. India,
Hmm. The
the dark people,
Japanese.
India, the Asian people, they all engage in it. But we're just more talked about because our skin tone is so blatant. And they always focus on us as the distraction, but them people, they live it. They don't want no dark, no dark skin Indians. They don't want no dark skin Asians and stuff.
You know thing I noticed though. It seems like every Indian that Desi politician, whether that's here in America, in Great Britain, right? Because Richie Sunak was the prime minister of the UK, and I noticed, I noticed when I hear him talk, and I hear Ramaswamy talk, they're more about shedding their, they're more about on some. We got to prove that we all ain't bad. You know, we got to prove that we not the enemy. We gonna prove the white man we're not enemy. So they just coon themselves out. And I noticed that. And I'm
I
I'm I'm especially watching the conservative party conference in the UK because they might have a black woman running for prime minister the next few years. Cause like I think she's about to win, I guess, over there. So, and her ass is crazy. She come on there talk about us black Americans and shit. Well, the racism, we don't do that over here in the UK. Like, heifer, do you remember the riots when George Floyd, you know, the George Floyd riots in London? You didn't see all the not the all the black people got killed by the London police. You don't remember all that? But yet you got on the halls in the British Parliament telling about black Americans and it's Americans' fault. Uh, no, your country helped start this too, idiot.
they countries. Well, what England was doing, I mean, it's crazy. But I guess people want to be able to deny. I just remember, and she still works with me. When I was going before I became a nurse, I did like 6 months of CNA because I didn't get in the program. And this lady
Uh-huh.
just came from Kuwait, but she was from the Philippines. She still works with me today. She's a lot older than me. But when she came here, she didn't know how to drive. And I live like maybe an hour and 10 minutes away from where the job was. I would pick her up on my way to work and I waited for her and would give her a ride from work. The people that taught her to drive, because she had did how they be in Kuwait and them countries like that where women don't have no rights. So she didn't
Right.
know how to drive. It was black people, a Haitian lady and an American lady specifically that took her by the hand and taught her to drive. This chick almost had a heart attack because her daughter was dating a black man and he had took her to Japan. I'm like, we should have been the ones having a heart attack. You done got that good black man taking her all the way to Japan on his dime and stuff. But she's a hardcore Trumper. And I said, I hope when Trump went, he deport her butt right back to the Philippines. But it's that they want to assimilate into that because black people, if it was, she probably wouldn't have been driving because we took her by the hand. And for her to be stumping for Trump and the way that she engaged, it's like no matter what you do to these people, they are going to go along to get along, try to assimilate, or they still going to hold those views. So no more extending the hand, being a nice person because it doesn't change them.
Hmm. Yeah.
But even now, you still have those politics. Like you know, it's just is what it is. And I see Hispanic people building because like this stuff was all rural, and I guess them was people that probably was undocumented workers coming here with the farm work, and I guess they people was in Texas, and they would come here from Texas. Now we got like I think it's like Guatemalans. I don't think it's like Hi- Mexican descent Hispanics anymore. But they would come and go back and forth from Texas to Florida, Florida to Texas. That's just what it did. But they are even in the small town I'm in, which is from Belgrade and Pahokee. We had a Hispanic barber. We didn't even have a black barber. And I'm telling you, the white flight happened here in the 90s. When
Hmm.
5 years from now to 10 years, you're going to see a totally Hispanic town. Even where I'm at now, these old YT people dying out. Some of their children not here. It's Hispanics now. I see old white people at the mailbox, but mostly like some Cubans and different Hispanics. So I think they being replaced by Hispanics in this country, and they very red.
Right. 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 I just think that I'm still on this idea that the idea of trying to prove themselves to the white man and listen to Swimmer Swami and uh um Sunak. And I'm just like, and I listen to that guy in Canada. What's his name in Canada? I forgot his name. Y'all trying so hard. What y'all trying? Well, I see what y'all doing. Y'all over there. I can't say on YouTube. I really can't say on YouTube. I
Tap
know.
dancing,
Yeah, yeah, they're over there with their
crooning.
buttermilk biscuits. They just the tap dancing, and I'm just like, can y'all stop that? You won. Richard Sunak became the first non-black, non-white prime minister of Great Britain. You could at least ran with that. No, he was trying to please some folks, you know. And yeah, I just man, listen, hold on. No, okay, May's talking about Trudeau and what happened was May a couple years ago, some rebel leader from India was migrated to Canada, and Somehow, what's his name? The leader of India. I can't really pronounce his name. Moda, right? Well, he sent his little CIA, his spies over there, and then they sat. Then they put a hit out on this person inside Canada. So that's why Trudeau's mad at India, because the hit was made inside his country. He say, well, you can't do that because that guy's a citizen of Canada. So why are you trying to put a hit out on him? So that's what happened. Yeah, yeah. I've been keeping up with Canadian politics, and I watched their little parliament, because it's crazy up there too. It's crazy up there though. It's not as crazy over here. It's not crazy as it was over there in Britain, but it's getting there.
And if you be hearing about and they have to think, I got a headache now having to work with white people. I'm just sorry. It is so frustrating. And I'm telling the man, I'm like, he got this DON position because um YT people look out for YT people. I don't know if y'all know about Okeechobee, Florida, another small town, and they done brought them over to the prison where I work at because we got raises. And it's just so frustrating working with people that don't know what they're doing. And then they in management positions and you got to tiptoe lightly to try to tell them, and they just making policies and making moves that's irritating. And the man, I'm like,
It,
you got
it,
to
it's
stop doing this. You causing me to double work. Like, no, you didn't do these on. I like these people been done. You coming in messing up a system, and you're creating more. You're like, so I got to take 30 minutes out to show him. You see, this person was done. This person was done. You keep messing up the process, and it's being repeated, and it's inefficient, and it's just so frustrating. You take my, oh yeah, the work you have to do with these Brads, Johns, Tom, Billy Bobs, and stuff in these work environments is so frustrating to Black people.
I have always thought about it, because like every time something goes wrong, it's always we got to change the system
They be the
rather than
cause of it
changing the
going wrong.
personnel. Rather than changing the personnel, because it's kind of like that time. I remember I was at work that one time. This is about 15, 20 years ago. I was at work, and this guy, we had a manager who was lazy as fuck, right? He was lazy as hell. Wouldn't do his job. He just sit on his ass. So we had to change the rule around him rather than get rid of him, because everybody else doing their jobs. Everybody else is punching that clock, doing their job, and then leave. Now we have to gravitate. We have to be like the planets and evolve around his damn sun. You know, and we're working twice as hard for nothing. So yeah, I hate that when shit like that like that happens. So yeah.
We just got to get in position so we can practice some nepotism. That's all.
Oh, wait. What happened to Koja?
Maybe she fell off.
She must drop off or something. I don't
Whew.
know. Yeah, I was looking out, looking out the window, and then I saw, listen to Coach, and I looked back. I said, "Where the hell she went?" But yeah, yeah, it's practicing
Yeah, we just
nepotism.
yeah.
Um, should we? Should we?
I think we
Oh, yeah.
should. I think we
She's
should.
back. Oh,
LeBron James did it with his son.
Bo Jackson did it. Well, Bo Jackson's dad. No, who? No. So it wasn't Bo Jackson. That was a what's that baseball player? The both of them was senior and junior. Um, I forgot his name. Now he's from a West Coast city baseball team, but never mind. It's like in the 80s and 90s. No, Kenny
Kenneth
Griffin.
Griffith Jr.
Yeah, Kenny Griffin Jr. Yeah, that's right, Kenny Griffin. Yeah, yeah. Because I remember the Game Boy game. Yeah, when you had them Game Boy. Yeah, you use it. Yeah, Yeah, yeah. Kenny Griffin Senior and Kenny Griffin Junior. Was yeah. But didn't they play on the same team? It's so long ago. It was about 30 years ago, 30 years ago. I don't remember. I don't even follow baseball like that. So
But you
baseball.
can have all them balls, you know. I don't like them. You can have the baseball, the golf ball, the tennis ball. You can have them all. That's the
Yeah,
only thing good about the pandemic. No balls.
damn,
Saying no balls.
damn. Okay, okay, I guess the consensus says that we should embrace nepotism based on what Candy Cane said in the chat.
What Candy Cane say?
Nepotism
She
always.
said we should embrace we should embrace nepotism like other
Yeah,
folks do.
that's
Yeah.
how you get your
Exactly.
generational wealth. That's part of generational wealth. Shit, you
It
get
may
on, you
said
put yours
it may
on.
it may say we practice extreme nepotism in Atlanta. Don't even give me started about Atlanta, but yeah, but
You gotta respect it because most likely when a position open at a job, the people in the job know it before they ever put out an advertising. And they're gonna put, hey, relative, come on here. That we the only ones that don't do it. But sometimes I don't want to work with some of my messy relatives because I be wanting to keep my job. But the others do it. Like I'm saying, this new wave of people that we done had that coming to us, we literally got a mother and a daughter in there on the same shift, looking like um Little House on the Prairie, and they brought a whole Okeechobee clique.
hmm,
We the ones that don't do it, but they do it. We're like, oh, we want you on your individual merits. We the only one be trying to have these things that they profess they practice, but in reality they don't. They don't practice them rules. We be
That's
trying to
cause
do it.
that's cause we wanna play crab in a barrel. Shit, and then we get help coming up, and after we get there, we pull the ladder up.
Yeah,
hmm. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, it's kind of like the Clarence Thomas thing, just got all that help and then you still bitter about some bullshit.
Something happened
Uh,
to him when he was in grad school. I don't know what the hell
yeah,
happened to him.
yeah. I have his book. My aunt gave me his biography book uh, a few years ago. I'd never even hardly ever read it. I only read a couple pages. I ain't interested in Clarence Thomas, but I was now I have to go back over and read it and see about his you know during his graduate school years and see what really um you know mess him up. But some people tell me that it was based upon um somehow he was betrayed by another black group or another fraternity group or some shit like that. And I don't know. It's
it
I don't,
could be hard not fitting into the stereotypically black group. So when you that awkward black girl or awkward black guy that don't stereotypically fit into the black fraternities or whatever, you try to assimilate into what does, and now you still hurt. Your 19-year-old early young self still hurt and carrying it. It's so much stuff, trauma that come out of our childhood that people don't want to address. Most of our issues come out of our childhood or our early adulthood. And then people like, oh, you still because you don't address something and it just sit there. So maybe he was rejected by the black people on his camp. Maybe he was too corny. Maybe he wasn't black cool, but he's still carrying that
I don't think
around.
he was. I think he was the only black person in his class because his mindset didn't change until after he graduated from Yale. That's when he started all that weird shit. So They
He
must have
want us.
told him something.
He want. They want
He's
it easier, and their perception is if I just go along with this here, it'll get easier. I don't want to have to fight. And I'm gonna say it all the time. As long as we blackity blackity black and we got this melanin, it's gonna always be a civil war fight in America for black people. You will have periods of rest. But the minute you don't fight for it, and the minute you think you done made it, you will see that stuff will rise again. You always got to beat it back. And that's just the reality. You can't marry enough. You can't dilute your melatonin enough for it not to matter. Because even when it gets to we light all light skin, there is a hierarchy among light skinned and white. Within white people, there's a hierarchy. Blonde hair, blue eyes, Aryan is the epitome of white patriarchy. I ain't
But
mean patriarch, but white society. Which
he was the top of his class in everything. And then upon graduating Yale, he started questioning whether or not he was able to get into the program because of his actual merit or because he was black. So I think they probably taunted the shit out of him while he was in grad school,
But
and they fucked
but
his
do you
head up.
think? But do you think though they taught him after grad school? Because at
Well,
some
that's
point though, at some point though, you gonna have to think. You have to sit there and think. Okay, I'm a black man, and I made it to the Supreme Court. Blah 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 blah. Right, and then I made it because I'm black. I made it because I'm black, or I made it because because of my own talent.
yeah,
And
that's
I
what
just
mhm.
I actually think though this happened after grad school, and he or it could have been a combination of both. You know, it could be any type of combination. But it's kind of weird though. That that even his predecessor, you know, the person
Uh-huh.
that he replaced didn't have affirmative action, didn't have this that and the third, and he was completely the opposite of him. I mean,
who
Durham Marshall was the opposite
you
to Clarence
can't see
Thomas.
that why he was the opposite of him.
Oh,
Thurgood.
George, that's George Bush. I mean, I actually watched the footage when George Bush actually came out of that little house. They had a little hut, and they were coming out of there, and George Bush walked Clarence Thomas to the side. Said, "Here's the person who I nominate to be the, and blah 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 blah." Yeah, yeah, I seen it, but I'm just saying, I'm more about the psychosis of you know of
Do you know how
these
that
world leaders.
dark skin Thurgood Marshall? There, people don't want to talk about it, but can you imagine how much that dark skinned man had to shuck and jive? Which he probably did have it harder. And I know people gonna say colorism don't exist and stuff, but there is a, and it's like, oh, that light skin man, but this one here, we got to put he ours, cause we do carry these wounds around with us related to our skin and how we are perceived and treated. And so there was a, I can't say for sure, but there is a glaring difference. It's like when they say, and I don't want to get into the ism come, but like dark skinned women have to talk softer, be more this, so they won't be perceived as masculine and stuff. Those dynamics are in place in the world, whether we want to acknowledge them or not.
I, you know what? I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there because because I'll go into SYSBM territory in a minute. I'm gonna stay out of that. Let me pull myself out of that because I'm about to say something. But
Black
uh,
men don't want to talk about their colorism issues. They want to make it seem like it's just a woman thing. Like it's just women. There is a, and they was having the discussion on one panel, but they don't really want. Why, and I keep saying it. Why do you think there's a Drake issue, which is not talked about? When
oh.
that NBA team was very, very, very no dark the children of the basketball players or the interracial. biracial kids. They don't want to talk about it, and they don't want to talk about it in a way, because men don't talk about stuff like that, and they just want to perceive it as a black woman thing. But this is a real thing.
Okay, okay. Let me go here then. Let me go here then, because okay, I'm gonna say, is it because that certain men are being shamed um by certain black publications over the years when it comes to their choice of mate? Do you think that that's the reason why some men don't trying to avoid that? And that's how, like, like, okay, case in point, like when I hear Jill Scott, every time I see her on Ebony, she's always complaining about she's not being picked up, she's not being pursued, and then though it's always about some man getting with a light skinned woman, or with a white woman. And I'm like, well, you can't just shame, blame, and explain these men. You can't shame these men to dating you. And I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I'm staying out of that. I'm not. I don't want to go there with that. I just, you know.
We
Yeah.
all got some childhood wounds that we don't want to talk about because these are not safe spaces to talk about them. But I don't know where would ever be the space to talk about them. But just saying they ain't there, I don't think you know, I think it just pop up in other areas. You ever had ants bed, an ants
Mm,
bed in your yard, and you go put the stuff on it, and them
mm,
bitches don't do nothing but move to another spot.
right.
You sh-
Right.
so whatever you suppress, but I got me a weed torch. I'm burning them when I see them from now on. But whatever you suppress, just gonna pop up somewhere else, but it's gonna be as a result of you suppressing it in one area.
Right. And then some men have to explain why, are being, quote unquote, forced, or to explain why he's with this. Because I remember that one time, me and what's the name, the dark skinned activist, what's the name, um
Rashida.
yeah, Rashida Schrober. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what, I got to go up in my archives on that, when me and her got into it. Me and her got into it hard. Me and her beef for a couple months. So she
Oh,
got
I
up on
missed
there.
that.
Oh, you missed that? Oh, hold on. No, I'm gonna email you. Hold on. I'm gonna go in my archives and get that video off private. I'm gonna take it off private for you, because yeah, there was a lot of things that
Okay.
was said. So yeah, it was kind of like her, right? And the reason why I know you're gonna disagree with me, culture. The reason why I'm saying it's a women's only issue, because of how the state, how the argument is. Well, Kendrick Lamar, I'm using him as an example on this one. This how me and her got into it. When she kept talking about Kendrick Lamar ain't shit. Kendrick Lamar this. Kendrick Lamar using black women, dark skinned black women. Black, yuck, 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 yuck. And I said, Kendrick Lamar's wife, or the woman he's with at the time, uh, she's black too. No,
Uh
she
oh.
ain't. No, she ain't. And I went up there. I said, hold, Tyrone Thompson. Hey, Tyrone, can you use it for a minute? Because I'm gonna bring up this woman's bio up. She got two black parents. So no, man, that she's still light skinned, and she using dark skinned women, as Kendrick Lamar used dark skinned women as the way, he make money off of us. Blah 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 blah. I was like, wait a minute, but he ain't trashing black women. Why it's like though this is a personal issue for you. It's like though he did something actually wrong against you. You know,
Man,
I'm
I
that's
just
remember
saying.
we
crazy.
used to have this little thing growing up, and then it's when you go to be an adult, you could examine the stuff that you used to, and you look at as kids that was wrong, like the girls with the long hair. in elementary school. These small towns, before we got to be big city, they did get treated better. The light skinned girls did. We had one girl, hey, the chick couldn't even read because when you grow up in small towns, you go to school with the same people from kindergarten to you know one high school. And
Mhm.
she got by on light skin. Girl can't even read. We in ninth grade. Girl can't even read. How she was making the honor roll? And we did. It was like we used to have this thing. Black boy, you don't shine. I'ma get a white boy to beat your behind. White boy, you don't shine. I'ma get a Spanish boy to beat your behind. Yeah, we used to say little stuff that was built into the games we played that we don't think about some of the hidden messages in them. And there was a thing when we was growing up in the South. Oh, I want my baby to have long hair like that. It was a thing that was said, but as you grow up, and this maybe was a long time ago because I'm older, but as you grow up, you learn, you like, oh, that was some toxic mess. And if you don't acknowledge it and unravel it and deconstruct it, then, it just stay with you. But that stuff do be there.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-mm. The colorism conversation is weird as hell to me.
Yeah,
It right.
I can't really just get into that. I just be like I just be confused, and I be scratching my head. Yeah, yeah. I know I'm dark. I know I'm darker skinned, but damn, why y'all going so hard on the light skin? Now, there's one thing I gotta say. Though. I gotta say this. Most your black radicals are light skinned men. I just noticed that. We had this conversation. I brought it up. I just noticed that.
Hell
But
yeah, they fucking crazy. I don't fuck
yeah,
around
yeah,
with them
but
biracials. Them biracials is crazy as hell.
yeah, that
If
be
you
that
even if you go back and look into them slave revolts and shit, a lot of them people was biracial.
right, right. Cause I be reading them some of them like, wait a minute, you know, and that's why I was talking to oh boy okay, if we gonna change, when I was talking to PhD Diva, and don't get me started, I don't know why I brought her name up. That's why I said, okay, if y'all don't like biracials, if y'all have a problem with who is black and who is mixed and all that, then therefore by that logic, we need to remove some of these people like Mary C. Colt, people like Frederick Douglass, people like Nad Turner. I think Nad Turner's mixed, right? I mean, we got
Them
huh?
Two
or
things
light
can be
skin,
true.
Your light
yeah,
skin.
light skin.
Yeah,
But
so
how society
Hmm.
functioned back then, when you growing up, there was no place for a biracial category back in the day. You was just mixed and you was just black. Because if you was biracial, one or two things happened. Your white mama left you with your black grandma because she wanted to go back to the other side of town, or your black daddy got him a mixed baby, and that was it. But you were still in the black community because the black community was like these small towns. But now you got suburbs, and now you got different things that we can move into. But before that, and you was just black. You was just in the black community. There was no choice. And
mhm,
now there's a choice. So now it's a distinction, but this was never a conversation. I would say before, what, the 80s or the 90s, because there wasn't no choice. You was just black black black. Even if your mama was white or your daddy was white, or your uncle, you came from, maybe if you went to the military or you was a military family, it was some exceptions within that. But if you was in these small, how people lived back then, you just light skinned girl and the biracial girl that was a light skinned girl, light skinned black girl.
yeah. Oh, you
You know,
stopped, Koja. She put herself on mute. Oh,
we
uh,
had I don't know, cause we all kind of colors in my family, and skin tone was never discussed. And if it was, I probably would be affected by it because when I was little, I was black as hell, like tire black. As I
uh,
grew older, I guess I lightened up. I never heard no conversation about the closest thing to color that I heard was my grandmama had a nickname. Some people would call her Blue. Everybody didn't call her Blue, but a few people did, and they called her Blue because she was so dark.
She was blue blight. She was blue blight.
Out of out aside from that, I never heard no conversation about no light skin or dark skin or none of that shit. So when I go into the world and I start hearing people have these conversations, that shit is weird to me. Like
Yeah, yeah,
y'all all
exactly.
black, so what the fuck is we talking about?
Right, cause I'll be like, you know, I be sitting there like, wait a minute, what are y'all talking about? I mean, I be over there at the golden sphere. Oh, she's back. I be over there at the golden spheres. Where the golden gods and them at. And I'm just
Bro,
like,
they be going hard.
man,
Bro, they be acting
yo,
fool.
woo, I be going there all the
But
time, man. I was like, man,
you
this.
did hear it when they was making the jokes in school. So people don't really want to talk about because we don't really want to expose our weakness. But when they was in school making jokes and maybe you thought it was joking, when they were saying, "Oh, you so black this, you so black that," that stuff in children mind hit, and it don't be erasing. People just pretend like it don't. But we did hear it. We hear, "Oh, you." I remember Black Mike name Black Mike, cause he blue black, and we said it as kids and joking. But a lot of them scars still resonate with people, even though they don't talk about it.
I mean, if I mean, if I could just say I never personally experienced that. Nobody never said nothing about the color of my skin. I heard the things, and like I said, to me the shit was strange because at the end of the day, we all black, and
Right,
for somebody that's a target of that, I can understand them saying, you know what, I was mistreated. I heard this. I can understand them talking about what they went through and how they feel about it. But like for folks to be sitting up here, like black people ain't got no business fighting each other over fucking skin tone. At the end of the day, no matter whether you light, dark, whatever, unless you passing for white, you still a nigga. So what is we talking about? For
right,
what?
because like since like you, Queen, s- some people in my family are light skinned. All right, some people in my family are light skinned. So and there's some people in here who are dark. So I don't hear this. I don't hear this colorism shit. I don't hear you light skin or dark skin. I know so and so in my family's light skin. I know somebody over here is darker in complexion. I don't get we don't it's not we don't have that conversations. We never I never the only time I hear about who's dark skinned light skinned is when is when you get older and then you go out trying to date. That's when the first time I was told once, oh, you are too dark. Now I'm dark brown complected, right? But when somebody told me you're too black, you too dark to date, I'm like, wait, what? I'm sitting there shaking my head like, wait, what that supposed to mean?
Yeah, that shit weird. Like
What
Yeah, it's
what?
color was the
weird to
person
me.
who
It's
told you
weird to
that?
me.
What
Huh?
color was the person who told you that?
Well,
Were they light skin or dark skin?
well, light skin.
Cause if you, I mean, when you look at what's the name, Spike Lee made that movie, Good and
Uh,
Bad, School Days. That's
yeah,
because
school
that
days.
came from somewhere, and those things came from somewhere. They didn't just appear because it was a thing.
Yeah, because I'm just sitting there, just like I scratched my head, like, what? I was confused. Oh, she want. Oh, Black Beauty want to jump up in here.
They be talking about the paper bag test and all of that shit, and that's fine. Why, that's well and fine. Why is y'all doing this to each other though? That's what I
Right.
don't get.
That's why I said, and even exposed the manosphere when he was over here in my panel. He said Black YouTube is white supremacy. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, it is white supremacy because okay, we hear stories like in Louisiana, Mississippi, they had the brown paper bag test, and you know, the lighter you are, you be accepted. With the lighter skin the woman is, she's more accepting into the what's it called, the détente, dances and stuff.
The
So
debutante.
Debutante, debutante.
yeah, debutantes and all that. Yeah, we hear stories like that, and that was structured by Louisiana white supremacy in Louisiana. But for you to take that and apply that to YouTube and black social media and using the same beats in judging other people, I'm just
You
like
didn't hear them teens when they was talking about black girls? It was a whole I don't know if you saw 'em, but it was a whole I don't even remember how many years ago when they was talking to teen boys. "Oh, we don't date darkies." Oh, but that mindset for those children to have that, they was like, I would say between middle and high school or high school, have talking like that, and maybe shortly after high school, it was a thing. They was going like, "Oh, no, we don't date darkies." And, I mean, even whatchamacallit, Chris Brown them was having an issue with those conversations come from somewhere.
mm,
Yeah, that's a parenting fail. They got that shit from their parents. I wish
I
every
have
one of mine would
never
say some shit like that.
I have never, like the women I have been with, right? Well, the ones that I take, the ones I date all over the place, but you know, I mean, I don't, the ones I've been serious with are dark skinned women, and it never really fathoms about, oh, well, well, am I choosing her because she dark or choosing her because she light or I'm choosing her? I never really fathomed to me how some of these people coming in these conversations and online talking about, well, you're with her because she's this and you're with her because she's that. Okay. Oh, here she is. What's going on, Black Beauty?
Welcome.
Hello. How are y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing,
We
Black
doing
Beauty?
good. How you?
I am doing all right. I had just told Candy in the chat that I do not jump on panels.
Yeah, I was
Just
finna
lied
say
through
what
my
made
teeth.
you hit the link.
Oh, because it's Big J's panel and I'm comfortable with y'all.
Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I ain't seen you on panels in about what, a year. It's been a year and some change. You've been on a panel.
Oh no, hit I just started going on panels within I think what, a year and a half, maybe two.
Because I used you talk to you on bombs, and after that you stopped going on panels, and I was just like, oh,
Oh yeah, yeah. It was I had cammed up and not on bombs, but I had cammed up on two, I think, other channels. And after that, I was like, no, because one was an accident, the first one, and then
right,
no, the first one wasn't an accident. The first one I kind of got irritated about. And I think I cammed up on that on purpose. I think the second one was an accident. Something like that had happened. I forgot. Either way, I was like, oh well, I already did it, so I might as well do it again. And then, yeah, after that, I was like, I'm not actually, I probably should stop doing this.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Wasn't because that weirdo from California whose name I ain't gonna mention kept following you around, or am I talking about
From
somebody else?
California?
Randy.
Oh, yeah, no, I stopped following him. I mean, not following him. Um, I stopped camming up, is what I meant to say. I stopped camming up I think before that. Yeah, it was before
Okay,
that.
okay.
But yeah, I just pretty much ignored what he was saying and all that, and eventually he just kind of stopped.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Because he kept coming after you and proposing to you and everything. Like, chill.
Proposing. He was proposing.
Good
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
YouTube
saying
ain't
all.
got no DMs like TikTok and Instagram.
Well,
You know,
back then.
YouTube
What?
used to.
Yeah, but
They used
YouTube
to. They need
used
to
to
bring
do
it
that.
back.
Yeah, yeah. They need to bring it
They
back.
should bring it back.
And then I think you used to couldn't am I mistaken? But you could buzz people when you came in a chat, right?
Um, no, no,
Okay,
no.
so I must got it confused with another app.
No, no,
Cause
no.
it's
What happened is if you search your own name, like that time, like okay, like how I discovered DJ Cuda, right?
mhm.
Well, when I searched my own name, I noticed my name was attached to somebody else's channel. I'm like, how's this person is say you know how attached to this person? Well, like somebody was talking shit about me, or I was mentioned in that in his chat room. That's
Yeah.
how I was discovered. That's how I discovered him. So yeah, yeah, it does that, and they stopped doing that
But
part.
if like say you was live and somebody came in and you wasn't paying attention, you could buzz and it would make a noise to get the channel holder's attention. But I might be thinking about a different app.
Right, right.
That's weird when you find out people on the app been talking about you and you don't even know. Cause I got three YouTubes. Literally, not because I forgot my passwords. And so, you created another one and then the third one I created for a purpose. And then you go to find out people been talking about you and you ain't even know it.
Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah. All you do is search your own name, and then though, it break it to some of these channels. You'd be like, I've never been on this channel. I've never been here. What's this? You know. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been talked about like yet. I don't think so. Like I wouldn't need no titles or anything. I don't really do anything to mess with people. I think the only person that bothered me is who you said.
Hmm.
But what have I think the most that has been done was no.
Mm.
I don't think nothing has actually pretty much happened to me. I've been, I guess, yeah, I've been cool. Mm.
Now this was white YouTube talking about me because I had on my other channel I was doing stuff about court. It was before I even knew because I didn't even know it was a black YouTube till I want to say around the pandemic because YouTube used to be just places you go to get work with help with your homework and listen to music because you could go to like statistics and different places and get tips for that. But I didn't know it was a black YouTube till around the pandemic time or a little bit before that.
Yeah, you used to be over with, over on Now and them channel with me
Yeah,
as well.
been through the spaces.
Yep, yep, that was around that time.
Okay.
Then I guess it's a new crop. What they say, rinse, recycle, repeat.
Yeah, yeah, that's I was so frustrated because I see history repeating itself over here. It's now I figure out why Lawrence Fishburne went out and tell people to wake up at the end of the movie, at the end of School Days. I see the same thing happen over and over again in this space, and it's just like, yep, it's time. It's time for me to leave. I've been here too long to. I've been here too long to know what's about to happen and how this storyline is going to play out. You know, you know. So so that's what I think though. Yeah, it's like every 2-3 years is always a new crop coming in. You know,
And
I
they
know.
get tired of it. You get tired of
Yeah,
eating the same thing.
yeah. They get tired. Like everybody thought the manager was created when Kevin Samuels was here. No, it's been here long before Kevin Samuels. Um, it actually came. It actually came to being when Tim Alexander made that movie, The Diary of a Tired Black Man, and that's when you start seeing a whole lot of these men talking. Also girl talk too though, but there was a channel called Tell Girl Talk that helped started the gender war. But ever since everybody saw that movie, tired, the Diary of a Tired Black Man, everybody just went in. It was like it just took a life of its own, and it started to absorb people, into it, you know. So yeah, and right now I'm just seeing the same thing happen over and over again. That's why I said, I'm out of here. After the whole debacle with a Sherrod in Brownsville, and what I did over there, I said, I'm good. I don't have to worry. I'm gonna leave it alone. So
That
for
just
for
be
for the
Wait,
most
Big
part,
K, you
yes.
said that the Manosphere has started with that movie?
A part of it, yeah, a part of that was when, because like, okay, back then when YouTube was around, like you couldn't make videos like that. It was harder to make videos. So so when the movie came out, um, that movie came out, I want to say around 2005, 2003, something like around at that time. The Diary
Yeah,
Retired
it was
Black
somewhere
Man,
around there. I remember when it came out. Yeah.
right? So it started a lot of conversations over here, and and a lot of the men was so angered about that movie because because some of them kind of revealed their past pain, their past relationships, their problems with their mothers and their sisters and the woman that they have children with because they treated the same way, and they was going off on that. Then at the same time you had that whole um the Brian Banks thing, and then you also had the when Girl Talk was doing was making videos about relationship dynamics. All it wasn't just one thing that started a mess. It was a whole bunch of things that happened all at the same time. It just took the life of its own. And
So are
yeah,
you talking about Black Manosphere? Because White Manosphere
well,
started first.
more or less. Well,
I would think I was probably in the people who were talking about me was white manosphere because it was about some court stuff. And it
right,
was white men. It was like, yeah, this person out there, you gotta be careful. She's out here putting out this, and that. Because I didn't really even go to that channel to be honest that much. And when I went there years later, it was like years and years later that I found out it was doing it. So
What?
it was probably
Culture
like
was
white.
out here making a fuss?
I was only I didn't know it was a black YouTuber. I just went on and made my video. I ain't had no following or nothing like that. And you know how you do something, you have an account, you just not active on it. And when I can
Mm-hmm.
remember that account, that's when I created this one. But some type of way, I guess on one of my old devices or however I remembered it, and I got back into the old account.
Oh, I didn't know you was out here pushing buttons.
There was just it wasn't no buttons. I had just made a video. A video here and there. That's it.
And
But it
she
will
was out
probably
here simply again.
no,
but
but yeah. So I guess the white man is because the 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 white men is had been on but they was up in they state capital. They was trying to get legislation and stuff passed. They weren't just venting online.
right, right. See,
Good black man.
there, right. It got so serious with the white men, right, where they created a group called No Ma'am. Now they named it right after the Al Bundy. You watch Married with Children. You see Al Bundy wear that shirt said No Man with the cross over the women, a woman, the signal for women.
Oh
Yeah,
They
we
had
used
some
to
yeah.
big,
do that with them too. With this
right.
stupid ass.
Yeah. So they created a No Ma'am headquarters in Austin. I looked that up. I said, "You gotta be kidding me." Man, yeah, fees and dues, and I'm like, get out of here. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I used to follow people like Diana Davidson, Girl Writes What. They be going on college campuses talking about how women, namely feminists, that fuck men over, blah blah blah, men suicide, all of that, right? That's how I got into, the manosphere, um, from the white side of it. Um,
No.
Yeah, yeah, but then I saw white men following a black man named Barbarossa. But Barbarossa used to go hard, but he was He was surrounded by white men. You know, he was probably the only black man that they were supporting outside of Alan Roger Curry. I mean, yeah, because Barbarossa was the leader of what y'all call the white manosphere at that one point, or one of or who was seen as the leader of the main major figures at that point. And then came the black manosphere and um 1.0. Now you got the 2.0, the remnants of 1 or 2.0. Now you're in this, this Fight Club version, which is 4. I don't know where they call it now, but yeah, you know. So yeah, it's been a repeat, and new people coming in. It's taking life of its own. It's very unending. So I would
Yeah, I
doubt
see a
that.
lot of people got out.
Yeah, it was since when Cynthia in a city got got kicked to the curb. I thought it would be all over with. I thought it'd be well, I wouldn't say I would be naive. That's a naive point. I would thought that it would die down. It did die down some, but you still have more people coming in here, and it's not stopping.
It's alive and well on TikTok. And
Oh yeah, yeah,
it's alive and well on TikTok. But they over there, but I'm getting mad at TikTok now because all my Facebook people, cause this is my guilty pleasure. I come here, that's why I don't be sharing no video. This my guilty pleasure. But not on TikTok, all the people coming, I'm like, this is not no damn Facebook for you to just post no picture. You supposed to be posting content, not pictures.
uh huh, hmm,
But they treat it like Facebook.
yeah. The TikTok go hard though. On some of this.
But if YouTube get that, maybe YouTube gonna have to get them a DM so people won't
Yeah,
be having to give out their email addresses to hook up.
yeah.
They need to bring it back.
Yeah. They need to bring it back because I stopped putting out my email out. I use an alternative email. Um,
I think they was ahead of the game with it, and now that it's needed, I don't know why they ain't thought to bring it back.
because people doing strange things with the emails now. They're doing strange things with it. I got strange people emailing me like, I don't know you. Who is this? You know, you got these people who doing this clandestine uh movements on you. So I don't know.
Yeah, they getting a little bit too serious trying to. I noticed that YouTube had an anonymity to it that you know, people didn't want people to know who they were. I guess I didn't know that till I came into space.
Uh-huh.
But it's not the same like on Facebook and I guess on TikTok. Maybe TikTok a little bit secretive.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm not on TikTok like that, so I don't go over there like that. But I do know though that they be going hard and stuff. You know.
I'm
They
so
they be
glad ain't
some.
none of that shit in my algorithm on TikTok. I don't want to see that shit. Get enough
What's
of
the
it over
weirdest?
Yeah.
here on YouTube.
What's the weirdest thing in your algorithm? Cause I be trying to. They be like TikTok dangerous. I be like, I don't see the stuff that they be talking about. I guess my algorithm boring because cause I was scared of TikTok. They're like, oh, TikTok is China, but I ain't seen none of that stuff in my algorithm. Where is it? Where is the dark web?
The dark web. Oh
You know,
Lord.
they were talking about dark web, like they were saying before I got to TikTok, because they was like, but before I was like, I don't see the dangerous stuff they be talking about on, they be like, oh, TikTok, this. I ain't seen it. How do I get it in my algorithm? Because I want to be nosy.
Uh, it depends on what you talking about because like create a burner account. Once TikTok, cause you your regular account, TikTok should know you black. So create a different account and then look at the algorithm they give you. You gonna see some of
It's
the
good to
most
know what's
ghettoest
out
shit.
there.
And then
'Cause-
you gotta be careful with the people that come in your inbox, cause a lot of them motherfuckers be scammers.
yeah,
So they be trying to talk to you and get certain information out of you. So they try to scam your ass.
Right. I
yeah.
just created a TikTok account, but I don't go on it. I only created it like in case like I'm on like Google or whatever and there's something that I want to see, like a video and it's only on TikTok and I have to view it by account. And so
Yeah.
yeah, so I go ahead and I created an account for that, but I don't go on it. I don't like do anything with it. I'm not I'm only on YouTube. Like I don't do any other social medias or nothing.
Oh, you so faithful.
I just like
Yeah,
YouTube.
I'm a social
I
media
am.
304.
I guess oh yeah, I don't like anything. Like some people I do have a couple things, but I don't use them. But yeah, some people will ask me, like, "Oh, you know, what can I get your social media?" I'm like, no. First of all, I don't want none of y'all on my social media and or to know anything about me in real life. And second, I don't even use it, so it's like no point.
Then stay out that TikTok shop.
Oh yeah,
Cause I'm
that
about to
damn
get
thing.
the earbuds that translate. I'm like, I want to get me
That,
some.
that
They
damn
probably
TikTok
been,
shot had your ass broke.
yeah. But have
That
you
shit
seen
about
the
as bad as
earbuds?
Timu. I got a pair for my
That
husband.
do they work?
Oh wait, no, you talking about the ones that translate? No, I don't
Mm-hmm.
have those, but I'm sure they work though. They hit the market about 5 years ago.
Yeah, I hadn't heard about them, but they bring stuff out, so I be in that little shop.
Oh, that's real cool. So hold on. So they're like the rate like earbuds, but if somebody next to you is talking a different language, it will translate.
Yep,
That is awesome.
yep,
They
that's
like
what they do.
$20 for, I guess, for a cheap pair. Yeah, I guess it depends on how bad you want it. But they had them skin tone earbuds that be like $20 because I can't get no AirPods on there like that because I lose them too much. But they be pretty good. So I got a couple good things off the TikTok shop.
I wonder how many like black women have bought them and took them into like a nail salon or something. No, just to see what
Girl,
they
that'll be
saying up
some
in
good
there.
content. That would
Oh
be some
yeah,
good content.
I don't even get my nails done, but now I'm thinking about being a content creator just for
You know what
that.
I'm saying? That whole video gonna go viral.
Oh wow.
Gonna make you stop eating at a lot of restaurants.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ignorance can be bliss, and your food can be
Yeah, I don't know if I
contaminated.
want to do that.
You talking about going to a Chinese or Mexican or Thai restaurants? You mean?
Mhm.
Mm,
And see what they saying about you.
mm.
Shoot, it don't even have to be that. It could be black owned. I let me tell you,
Now you finna
I
go in
didn't
the
see
African
some things.
restaurant,
Oh
the
Lord.
Nigeria restaurant,
Oh Lord.
the Creole.
I knew a restaurant that would change the dates
Uh,
on their food
where is
in
my
case like the
ugh,
health people, health inspectors come in. They change the dates.
Mm.
That's nasty. I'm surprised ain't nobody got sick.
who did that?
I mean, I ain't gonna tell their names, but yeah, they let's just say they're not in business anymore, so it don't matter. But yeah,
Oh,
but I
Oh,
definitely know
the chicken
of a place
restaurant we used
that
to
did
work
that
at,
nasty stuff.
they used to take the old chicken at the end of the night and they would
mhm.
save it and then they would shred it and make barbecue chicken sandwiches out of it. They used to be selling for 50 cents.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
Hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What you call it? Wendy's do that. Wendy's do that with the I think the hamburger meat for the chili.
Yep,
Hey,
yep. That's what they do at Brooms. I used to work there.
Let me see. Yeah, a
Wow.
lot of places do that.
Hmm.
I mean, we bougie now. We don't eat leftovers. People don't eat leftovers. I don't eat the same food 2 days in a row.
Yeah,
What
and
the
I have
hell?
to repurpose leftovers all the time. Make them think they got a whole new meal.
Be trying to
Yep.
be sounding bougie, but cause some food don't taste good till it done been set up. Like something that got a sauce or something on it. It don't taste
Like
good till the
spaghetti.
next day. Yes.
Oh yeah, spaghetti,
Hmm.
lasagna.
But according to
I
the
like
bougie
red
people,
beans and rice like that.
Ooh, girl, you said red beans and rice. Yeah, red beans
Mm-hmm.
and rice, and some cornbread. Oh
Oh
man.
yeah.
Oh
Oh yeah.
BJ sound like Homer.
man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, listen, I miss that. It's food like that I miss. It's food like that I miss. I miss my grandpa's cooking though. That
my
man, that
son
man, that
baby
man know how
mama
to cook. Huh?
cooked some. My son baby mama cooked neck bones and rice. So I got to tell a girl you supposed to cook neck bones and white potatoes. What my auntie used to call iced potatoes. But
Ice potatoes.
Well,
what they
Big
call it, iced
J,
potatoes.
wait, hold on. You said miss. Did I thought you wait? Was it your grandparents or your parents you were taking care of?
I was taking care of both,
Huh?
both of them. That that
Okay, your
that's what
parents and your
that, that's
grandparents.
that's why I was stressed out. I was stressed
Oh,
out. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
You don't
yeah,
have
Wow.
no sisters and brothers?
They not
yeah,
like
yeah. I
he got a
do.
sister.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
No.
sis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Shit, them
I was.
bastards don't matter when it come to siblings. They don't care.
Yeah, I was stressed out, but it's all right. I asked some help towards the end. So, but yeah, yeah. Them red beans and rice with the cornbread. Oh
Mm.
man. Oh, and don't even have to
BJ
eat
hungry.
any meat, huh? Make
I
you
said
hungry?
BJ hungry.
Yeah, I am. I am.
I
'Cause
said you
yeah,
hungry.
yeah. There is some meatloaf I'm gonna eat here in a minute. Um, some
Who
mashed
made the
potatoes.
meatloaf?
Ain't me though. It ain't me who made that, but I see it.
I am not finna get in your business. I am not finna get in your business and ask if that woman got a woman right there cooking for you. I'm not finna do it.
That was a
I
member.
will. You got a woman around there cooking for you.
No, 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 no. I don't have no girlfriend. See, no, it's just that
No, it ain't gotta be a girlfriend. It could just be anybody. That it could be a neighbor, giving
A
you
friend girl.
some food. Yeah, friend girl.
no. It's really it's a family member, somebody related to. Yeah, I'm about to
Okay,
hit on
so
that
you got a
hit on
family
that
member.
meatloaf. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's nice about somebody.
I seldomly cook, so it's seldom I cook. You know, but every time I go to work, that would stop me. Hey, you want something to eat? Uh, yeah. Give me a plate. You know, drop you a plate as you going to work. So yeah. I miss all that though. So
No woman is putting the woman that used to call them coochie coupons. She putting out them. You ain't gonna be keep eating her groceries that many times and not have to pay because groceries
Wait
is
a minute.
expensive.
Coochie
So if you going to
coupon.
work and that woman is extending you them plates, when it come time to pay up, Big J, you just got to pay in peen.
oh yeah. You know what that did happen when I was in college though. Yeah, they feeding you because they're trying to get you to. Yeah. That does happen though to men though. I don't know. I don't know. Well, y'all are ladies, so I'm just talking about my experience. How some women try to use food for the coax men to that
Because the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
yeah,
I
but what's
was
no
just gonna say that. That's what my mom always taught me.
yeah, but they wasn't trying to have a date. They was trying to have relations. They wasn't trying to date you and trying to you, trying to get you to wife them up. They was on some, yeah, I'm gonna get him to do this.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah.
let me tell you, Big J is like so respectful and so considerate to like to who he talks to. Because if this was probably any other panel, if a guy was talking about something like that, he probably would have been like, "Yeah, y'all bitches, this is what y'all do," and will tell the story. He was like, you guys are ladies, so, but this is what happened. So thank you very much, Big J.
No,
You're very
well,
respectful.
I appreciate
He's a
that, Black.
southern gentleman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was taught. It's my upbringing though. That's all. It's my upbringing.
But
So
He
that's
said
what
he
I
was
say.
reared properly.
yeah.
The
He said
things that
he got
happen in
home
the real
training.
world. I was saying they just like they be making up on YouTube don't happen in the real world. Because in the world, people still buying each other lunch and dinner or whatever. When you at work, people still opening doors. So when they be, I was like, the gender war don't exist in the. I ain't saying parts of it don't exist, but it don't exist in the real world.
The thing with me when it comes to the gender war thing. Now, was I an active part? Did I took part in the gender war? Yeah, yes, I have. I'm not gonna lie on that. The thing is that um a lot of these guys are still. If you hear them talk, right, listen to what they're saying. They're talking as if though they're talking as if though they're still 20 years old, as if though they're still in their late teens and 20s, and the women who they're mad at are the ones who rejected them when they're in their teens and 20s. And I'm like, a lot of y'all are 50, 40s, and your 50s. Y'all need to go beyond y'all's, because y'all out here coping. It's a coping mechanism what y'all doing. It's not doing me any good. You know, you know. I don't know. That's the way I
I
see it.
at work, I be like, you do know you old. And I like you you like my wife 24 years young. You in prison, your wife 24 years young. You ain't that woman ain't waiting on you. But they I like man, they're like, no, like I'm like, yeah, you old. You're old. But they could be 60 years, 65 years old and they still staying there young.
Hmm.
But I guess until you look in the mirror, if your body is holding up, and I think we don't go to feeling old till we actually look in the mirror and our body go to breaking down. That's when you go to feeling. Otherwise, I think you still feel like a teenager till you look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
See,
Notice how some of the men around here act like they're 20-year-old. I mean, one guy,
Mhm.
I ain't gonna say his name, going to send somebody a photo of himself leaning on the bed. Like,
Oh
bro,
God.
Not
what?
Uncle Perm.
You know what? I ain't gonna say
Not
no
Uncle
names.
Permanent.
I ain't gonna say no names.
The
You know.
guy who be with the gold rings and the necklace, and he be like, and he be dancing. You,
Right.
I call him. Everybody just call him Uncle Perm.
Oh.
Sometimes in social media.
Eh,
That picture was
see, you know
funny as hell.
what? Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. I ain't saying nothing.
I was just gonna say I didn't take and I still really don't take the whole gender war thing seriously at all. Just because of the way I'm treated, out in the real world and stuff. But I do realize it is seeping into the real world because my father, who is, what is he? He's down there almost 70, and some of the stuff, like, he just became recently, he just became a Israelite.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
And
Oh,
yeah, I
oh,
know. Like, please pray for me. And, and he has, like, recently found YouTube, not
Yeah.
with the help of
oh,
me.
Lord.
Lord.
Yes. So we happened to talk one day, and I heard him say something about women taking men out the home. And I said, Dad, who are you listening to?
Mhm.
I was like, no, we're not going down that road. I said, first of all, you was never taken out of any household. So I don't even know why you going with that. And I was like, what else have you heard? You just start going down through all these talking points, like
And I was like,
mandatory talking points.
don't let YouTube make you end up in a nursing home, Dad.
Exactly, yeah, I'll put you in one. Like, no. I'm like, why are you talking like this? Like, my mom was the love of your life. And I'm like, and me, I'm your only child. I'm your daughter. And you got a granddaughter. Like, what is going on here? And then I had to break things down to him and stuff, and was like, this is what's going on. He was like, oh, okay, I guess, you're right. I can kind of see that. I said, yeah, Dad. He was like, I just thought, I had a good experience. I was like, no, a lot of people had good experiences, or a lot of people just did not, work out, but they're just on both sides. They're taking it the wrong way, and blaming each other. And he was like, "Oh yeah, okay, I guess."
But
But I got
that's
to
the
keep
end.
talking to him because he still keeps saying it.
So
Yeah,
he
his
got
But
light
yeah, he
is
gonna end up
on.
in the home. He keep messing with me. Like, you better stop. I ain't got other siblings from him.
he
You
need to
better
get out.
stop.
He need to get out. And it's this guy called the Rod Father, and he don't get a lot of views. And I saw him on here years ago when I was first
Hmm.
coming into the space. He is not popular. He's the Rod Father something, but he talks about how he ended up in a over 55 community. I don't know how old he is, and he was saying that how the men, it would be weeks before they would find them in there unalived, natural causes.
mhm,
And
mhm.
how the women, it wouldn't be that amount of time because how women went and made community with other women. They had their socializing events and stuff. So by dad being home, he probably finding a network of men to talk with, but just ain't no good network.
Because yeah, because I noticed that when women are sick, yeah, you got other women trying to, or other people trying to contact that person, versus men, and I think we was talking about how a lot of black men are being in nursing homes now, and nobody ain't visiting them, you know.
I got an 80-year-old bachelor in the nursing home. He's an 80-year-old bachelor. His son coming to see him though.
Yeah.
And his stepkids, I think he got stepkids in the area, but his son not don't live in the area, but he in contact with him. But he an
Oh.
80-year-old bachelor.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Sometimes I get depressed when I see, because usually I go to nursing homes, you know, and I see that nobody visiting, this particular person, and he all by himself, and you're I'm visiting my own people. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's just yeah, it's sad. It's sad to see that,
But that's
especially around the holidays.
and then you know what you do? You come and you just bring a little extra present for that person that you see all the time that don't get nobody. And
Hmm.
just spark up a little conversation. I mean, it's free.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad to see that, and I hope that defeats that whole argument about black women dying alone. You know that's one of the stupidest things ever been uh put put
They
out there.
if they don't have no kids, they gonna be out there
Yeah.
like them too.
And
Yeah,
some of
like
them got
Yes, they don't, but it's like, but it has been debunked like plenty of times. Like women, for the most part, because most of the time we do have kids, we do have people to take care of. Like even in my situation, even though I am a daddy's girl, I'm so close to my father. When my mom had cancer and she died, I found her. She was in my home. She was surrounded by her loved ones.
right,
My
right,
dad, I got a key to his apartment, and me and my dad talk every single night on the phone and then on his lunch break at work. If I don't hear from this man, I'm at his house or I'm calling his job. But by that time, it could be too late. So
right,
that's kind of scary to think about. But my mom was in the house with me because she was sick.
now. I
right.
got a 90-some-year-old lady in the nursing home. She was about 96. Know what these people go. I'm like, I hope they preparing themselves. Cause every time she'll like this lady is closer to the end. Is y'all preparing y'allself? And they still acting like that. I mean, they her kids, her great I get her grandkids are grown. But I'm like, what they gonna do? But they still there, somebody there almost every day.
She
Hmm.
ain't never alone.
I'm glad I work night shift and I don't have to be there with them.
You at work right now?
Uh-uh. I'm
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh,
wait,
I
wait.
have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, it's going to be a little off topic, so go ahead.
Well, I was gonna ask Kosher then. So you saying like the children, the grandchildren visit her, or is rambunctious, or just
no, her grand she 90 some. Her grandchildren and her children is grown, grown, grown.
okay.
So, but they still her grandkids. They grown, but they there. Every somebody there every day.
Hmm.
And then before Miss Whatchamacallit passed, her children was there, and then her grandchildren was there visiting her almost every day.
See, like
You
for
got
me though, I picked them up every day. We be going to the park, we going, all over the place, and bring them on back, before before it's dinner time.
hmm
Yeah, I do things like that though, to get them out of the place.
yeah,
I don't like sitting up in that nursing home with you know.
and
So
they like that too because elderly people when they go to, they need something to keep them from every day running into each other.
right, right, yeah. But but anyway, a Black Beauty, you was gonna say something. You was gonna add something.
Yeah, Moja, so I wanted to ask, okay, so you work in like a home
I work in a nursing home and I work in a
in
prison.
a nursing home?
In a prison.
Oh, okay. So you see like end of life patients?
hmm
Okay, so I got a question. So, with the certain one, maybe like for example, like the pale skin people,
I
do
don't got
they
too many of them
ever
in my
like?
nursing home.
Oh, damn! Because I was gonna ask, do you ever like hear like somebody coming after them? Like the very elderly ones, like do you ever hear somebody like come after them? I done heard some stuff
Oh, about
about
that,
what
that.
you
like
mean?
Like they was getting some
Come
stuff
out of
put
me? You talking
on
about
'em.
like spirits?
Yeah, coming after them. Yes.
Oh,
but we
well,
don't have some conversations. And I had some like whatchamacallit. Cause sometimes she by free and she white. And sometimes she ain't depending on what day her brain in. And she said something about my husband looking at her. I say, now why you over there? I'ma just call her Mary. Mary, why you over there so devilish? You trying to get my husband home. You know my husband wasn't looking in your window. You over there being so devilish. And she'll have this little look on her face. But most of I say 70% of the people, 75 are black. And I'm gonna stay at my own black nursing home because I don't like being called nigga on a regular basis.
Oh
mm,
yes. Oh
mm,
yes. Oh, some of them do be calling you a nigger, you colored.
mm.
Yeah, yeah. I remember one guy. Well, no, it was a woman. She was trying to was trying to proposition herself on some of the male nurses and shit. Now that one was bad. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, your secrets start coming. We used to have one. I'm gonna call her Agnes. And she was black. She used to be like, meow, meow. And then she be like, I want some Pussy. And then sometimes it be I want some D. I was like, boy, the stories she probably had to tell.
Man, telling you, you be hearing some, they would be telling you, yeah, like you be like, what? What do you want? They be going after the female nurses, like, yeah, yeah, give me this, like, okay, this is getting weird. Let me get out of here, though. Yeah, I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive the car around. I'm gonna pick you up. We gonna go somewhere. We'll be back in the evening. 'Cause I don't want to hear all that shit.
Them good women from back in the day, secrets be coming out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and they be the
Some
most evilest ones too.
Mm-mm, the ladies
some of
home.
them racist white folks when they get ready to cross over,
Mm-hmm.
them
Hmm.
spirits be coming to visit their ass. They be in
Oh
there
yeah, it'd be
terrified.
like reparation time. Oh yeah, they be getting that
They,
spiritual reparations.
One
girl, some of
one
them be
one.
in there fighting for their life, and you can't see what they fight. But they be talking
Right.
about, is she trying to take me to hell? What you talking about, baby? And a couple of days later, they be up out of there.
Hmm.
If not that same night.
Yep.
I
If
remember
not
that
that
one
same
time.
night.
I remember that one time I was in the hospital, right? And
Mhm.
they was telling me I'm going, I might die and stuff, right? So I'm in the
Mhm.
hospital, just they say, oh, you're doing better, right? So they put me in the hospital bed, the hospital room
Hold on,
was
why
in,
you just bust past that like it wasn't nothing? What you mean
huh?
you almost died?
I'm not gonna talk about that right now.
Oh, okay,
So
okay,
so
okay.
so like so like they put me in the hospital bed with this old white man, right?
Mhm.
You know, he said, he got up, he saw me, and he said, yeah, I had a heart attack 5 days ago. That's why I came up in here. And he got up, and I went to sleep. Right, me and him had a conversation. Right, so now mind you, I was like 29, 30 when this happened though. So yeah, this is like 10 something years ago, 10, 13 years ago. So so he said, I gotta apologize. He put a lot of cash out. Like, what the hell you get? I'm sorry. I know how they treated. I know how we treated y'all. Yeah, slap down two C notes. I see. I apologize. Like, what is he? Why he giving me money for? I ain't getting nothing. Did nothing. He did nothing to me. Yeah,
Reparations.
yeah. Reparations, I guess. Yeah, yeah. He was a guy that used to own a bakery. Because I live in a small area, so he owns a little bakery on the other side of the county. So, and I memorized him, so I went over there and I saw him when he got out the hospital. He didn't live long after that. I think he retired and then he died a couple years later. But yeah, gonna send me a wad of cash. I'm like, the hell? Why you giving me money for? I ain't did shit to you.
He
I
was
said,
trying to make shit right.
right. He must have did something
Put me
wrong.
in the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have did
So
something wrong, and he just, you know, and just had to be, So I don't know. Yeah, but I thanked him for it, but I thought that was kind of odd. Why you giving me money? Why you haul, rolling your wheelchair to me to put out a whole big wad of cash out? Like, okay. Yeah.
They
One,
think we're all the same. You help one, you help all.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. I guess.
you can't buy your absolution here. But I used to have one who used to call me a FMB. I was like, you know what? That's not nice. I ain't saying I could predict when death come, but you closer to heaven or hell than I am. I wouldn't be doing that if I was you. And he like, I'm sorry, you're right. 5, 10 minutes later, FMB. You gotta
That
have a sense of,
huh? What
you
happened?
gotta have a sense of humor.
Yeah. 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 You have to have some sense of humor being a caregiver or being working in a nursing home because I seeing death like that, come so quickly, and
It
seeing
don't be
it.
quick.
No, no, it doesn't. That it does. How you process it when it's coming. It's you know,
It's crazy.
yeah. I
They
just
be alive and looking at you, and in the blink of an eye, they gone. It is so strange.
I had people in
It's,
the nursing home 15 years because I've been at that nursing home since '03. And I had some in there for 15 years, 20 years. One of them, his daughter worked there now. And I miss him because he used to be, I began sleep around 5 o'clock in the morning while it's time to start doing the work. And he used to be there with me every day I worked doing it. And now he passed with the COVID. His daughter working there now, and she looks so much like him.
I
mm,
don't know. It's something
life is
uh
fragile.
when they talk to you as they're going. Um, I don't
Ooh,
know.
don't they words come off as cryptic as hell
Maya, cold water.
after they leave?
Yeah.
Like my stepmama, she had cancer, and her mama was in the hospital, and she said she was saying that she didn't feel good, and they was like, "Well, Phyllis, why you still sitting here? Why don't you just go ahead and go home?" And she said, "Yeah, why am I sitting here? I can go home, can't I? Yeah, I think it's about time for me to go home. Yeah, okay, I think I'll go home." And my sister was taking her, uh, she was gonna take her to the hospital, but she didn't have her ID on her, so she had to go to her house. So she go to her house, she get her ID, and they go into the hospital. Where she pulled up and she got out. So she got out with my niece. My sister went to go park. By the time my sister parked the car and got into the hospital, they was telling my sister that they pronounced her dead. Said she walked in, they took her vital signs, she didn't have no vitals. She said when she was sitting there talking about why should I sit here and be in pain, and yeah, maybe I should go home. She said I didn't have no idea she was talking about she was finna go check out. I said, well,
Yeah. Yeah. I just be, and that's why, like what happened 2 years ago. I'm just, it put a different perspective in life. Like when they're talking to you as they're going. You know. And then they're smiling at you. They carry on a conversation like, yeah, man, and they know though that they're dying, right? They ain't telling you, right? They're telling, yeah, I'm about to leave here. They're having a conversation, yeah, and the person smiling back at you, a little chuckle, and then all of a sudden, you know, and I'm like, you gonna say something else? And they're just sitting there dead, you know,
crazy.
it's
It's
you know,
crazy. But just like my stepmama, she was dead. She was dead when she got out the car. But she walked in the hospital, I think, because my niece was with her.
right, right.
I said, so she waited till she got to the room for her body to stop moving. But she walked on in the hospital and let them do her vital signs and all of that. Still moving around and all of that. Ain't got nobody's vital signs. She already gone. But my niece was, she was like 7 years old at the time. So I said that is crazy. Death
Yeah,
is
because
interesting.
because I seen it. I always hear people talk about it. People living, who work in a nursing home. My mother used to work in a nursing home. My grandma used to work. They used to tell you stuff like that, right? They be telling you, sister Odell, man, I was feeding her and me and her had a conversation. Then all of a sudden she just go. She just went. And she said, "I'm not hungry anymore. You can put the soup down." And soon as the soup was down, you know, she
She was
left. She
gone.
left. Yeah, she gone. And I remember that one time I was at the hospital and I saw that guy having a heart attack and just died. I'm just like, I was too seeing all of that. It just, um, you know,
Man,
yeah.
I done watched life come into this world and I have watched life leave. And it is a very interesting thing. This is very interesting.
But it's different when it's your own parent. When
Yeah,
it's your own. That's yeah. I'm
I done
still.
seen a lot of people pass. Some of them I don't forgot their names, but I haven't had nobody really. My mom's still alive. Well, my sister passed, a couple of years ago. But
I'm
I
sorry to hear
had,
that.
My condolences.
Condolences.
and
Yeah, my
but
condolences.
we weren't talking. She was an Aries and I was a Cancer.
I am so done. Don't do that. Both my children is Aries.
She was Aries and I was a Cancer, so we weren't speaking. But
And I hope we speak shit.
well, we weren't speaking. We weren't
I'm
speaking.
a Cancer. Both my children Aries.
Oh, sorry.
Uh
But
uh
yeah, we wasn't speaking. We wasn't speaking, but she was still a sister. But you just don't know. I haven't lost nobody, but I've seen a lot of people come and go. So, as from that aspect, sometimes death can be a blessing. I had this one lady. She was there probably about 16 years. I was there, but she was there before that. They say this what the gossip was that she walked in on her sister having an affair with her husband and she had a stroke. She was just being she had a trait energy to and her sister didn't want to let her go because she felt guilty. And I'm like, that's so cruel. I don't know if that was the real story, but that's what they said. But sometimes death can be a blessing.
Yeah, I
Is it
guess.
okay if I just read something? It's very short. Anyway, it's from my mother. Um, it's something she wrote before she died.
Okay.
So, mind you, we didn't know my mom was gonna die so soon. It was kind of like random that we found her, or that I found her. But she kept a journal. I bought her a journal and stuff, and she was writing stuff every day. But anyway, there was something she had put, and I actually found it funny at the end because it mentioned me. But and mind you, it's gonna say something about the Israelites, so that's why I found funny about it. I guess there's something whoever Joyce Meyer's teaching is, but they say
I
something
like
about
her.
complaining.
Joyce Meyer. She's a
I like
she's
she
a
a preacher,
yeah. She's a
Omega.
preacher. Yeah.
Okay, my mom was watching her or listening to her. So she put something, I guess there's something about complaining that she talked about. And so my
Yeah.
mom wrote, um, replace complaining with gratitude. The Bible says to be thankful for all things. God doesn't answer complaints, He answers prayers. Meditate in gratitude. Be honest with God, but don't complain to God. Remember, all things are possible. God can change things. Complaining is a sin. We open the door to the enemy by complaining all the time. The Israelites complained, and it brought serpents in and they killed thousands of them. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say the K word. My bad. Yeah, so the K word, thousands of them. Lord, I ask and I pray that you pull my daughter, which is and then my name, away from the Israelites. I pray she puts all her love and trust and belief in you, God, and your Son, Jesus Christ. But I thought it was funny that she had mentioned the Israelites because she knew my dad had become one. So she was like, no, I ain't having that. That's not how I raised her. But yeah, I thought I would share that since we are talking about things like beyond the grave and all that. I found my grandmother and my little brother have found this going through some stuff after my mom had passed. So it's pretty nice to have. And also in it, she wrote, I'm not gonna read that of course, but it's she wrote a letter to all her kids. So we all have our own letter. And so I framed each one and gave it to all of them for them to have. So it's a prayer that my mom gave to each of her kids.
Oh,
So it's like kind of like a nice thing. She had stage 4 breast cancer, so she kind of knew that she was gonna
mm,
go, but we thought she had like years left.
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. That, yeah, yeah. So that's
Um, that Joyce Myers don't play. Her husband got to be a very patient
Mhm.
man, Dave. Cause Joyce be like, get over it. You just get over it. I've been through some very bad things because I think her daddy was touching on her and stuff. But she is so matter of fact, and that Dave got to be a good patient old man. He look like the type of if he raised his voice, you better sit down because Joyce is. I like her. She wrote
I'm
that
gonna
book,
have to look
Battlefield of the
into her.
Mind. You know, she wrote this book called Battlefield of the Mind. I didn't read the whole book, but basically, you have to choose to what you. The devil could throw thoughts out, but you have to choose what you let remain in your mind, and you have to constantly be on surveillance about what you let stay in your mind and throw the other stuff out. But yeah, she was on.
Wow.
She wrote a lot of books.
My condolences to your mother, Black Beauty. Sorry about that.
yeah. It's, you know.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
It was 2 years. On the 9th of October.
Also, the anniversary coming up.
It's
No,
already
yeah, it just
passed.
passed
Oh
October
yeah.
9th. Yeah, so that was the 2 year time that she's been gone, and she left really young. She was only 52.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That
she was really young. We're only me and my mom are only 16 years apart.
Oh, she was a teenager when she had you.
Yeah, yeah, she was a baby having a baby.
shotgun wedding.
Not the shotgun
Without
wedding.
the shotgun. Yeah, well, oh no, shotgun, but without the wedding. It was more like a both lied about ages. And they kind of course, when they found out about me, and then family and everything, it was like, okay, well, y'all gonna co-parent, but ain't nothing like that gonna, I guess happen. I don't know. He was older, so yeah, I'm not sure exactly um what happened. I just know that they both admitted to lying about each other's age, and yeah,
It was a different time. But your mom was young. She was wow. How old are you?
I'm 37.
Oh, wow. She's just 2 years older than me. Wow. And the lady who lived down the street, who my daughter used to play with, She just up and passed away, and she had a heart attack. I thought the lady was a little bit older. She was only 35.
Oh
And she got like an
wow.
adult son. She got a teenager in high school. I think she might be in the 12th. And then she had one my daughter age. And then she got two ones under my daughter age. My daughter finna be 13. And like all of them got to go to separate places because now she was Cuban. But there was quite a few the baby daddies up in there. They were not all from the same daddy. So now the daughter got to go one place. And I think the sons who was younger than her got to go to other places. And they be always talk about how many baby daddies you got. But she had quite a few baby daddies.
Damn.
Mm.
And she was
But
35.
culture, so you're 35?
Oh no, I'm 50. No, I'm saying she was
Oh, okay.
35.
I thought you said
No, I
no, I
say your
thought you
mom
said
was
you
just
was 2
2 years.
years younger than me. Oh,
No, I say
okay.
your mom was just 2 years older than me.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you was 2 years younger than me. I was
No,
like,
no,
girl, you
no.
sound so
No,
wise. I
when you
thought you were
no, when
older
your
than
mom
me. Okay.
when you say 52, I was like, well, how old is you?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm 37. She would be 54 right
Yeah,
now.
she was young. She was young.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So you been tested for the BRCA9 gene or what? Have you been
Not
tested for the
yet. It told me I'm not old enough.
okay.
And then I tried to even get it because of my history,
Mm-hmm.
with family and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
my grandmother also had passed from cancer. She had lung cancer though. My mom had breast cancer.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I was trying to get them to do it, but they not test me yet. Said I had to
And what
wait.
insurance won't pay for it, or they just won't do it, or what insurance that?
Yeah, it was pretty much a little bit of both. It was like the whole age thing.
Mm.
And even though I have it in my family, they should have been able to sign off on that, but I guess they told me it wasn't like enough to do that. I'm like, my mom and my grandmother
Cause Angelina
both,
Jolie,
yeah, I
Angelina
guess
Jolie
I ain't
had
got
such a
Angelina
bad
Jolie
history.
money.
Well, how much is it?
Yeah.
Have you ever looked to see how much it was?
No, I didn't even bother looking. No, I have no idea.
And you want me to Google it for you?
I mean, if you want to, but either way, I ain't paying for it. I ain't gonna pay for that. But
It might not even be that much.
My mama,
okay,
they didn't give it to my
huh?
mama till she was in her. They didn't give it to my mama till she was in her early 50s. Cause my grandmama had breast cancer, but she didn't die from the cancer. She died from the radiation because it had burned up her lung.
Oh Lord.
Um,
I say it could cost from under $100 to over 2,000.
yeah, so they not gonna give it to her till she turned 40. You
I
get that
mean,
when you get your
Yeah, they
mammogram.
say 40. Yeah, that's what
yeah.
they
Yeah, she
said. They
got to
said
be 40
40.
because most of the time they're not catching this breast cancer until they around 40 or older. So they not gonna give it to you till you turn 40. But my mama got hers in her 50s, so she called us and was like, "Y'all, I don't have the genes, so y'all ain't gotta worry about it." I said, "Okay, cool beans."
Because I
But
was just,
Mm.
I got my first mammogram last year, so I got to schedule my appointment for my next one. It's time for me to get it again.
yeah. Because I
So
just
does that
remember
hurt?
Yeah.
No, no, I don't know what these horror stories them old ass women done told me, but they said the machines was different back then, but it was nothing.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
my family told me, yeah, it hurt because it squeezed them so hard. It's
Uh,
like putting a vice.
Yeah. Oh Lord. And I got like
they did.
big ones. So I'm like, I don't wanna
you
Girl,
just
feel
I
trying to
that.
get
wear
all the men's in your DMs again.
I
Mm.
wear a
Oh
size
yeah, I
G.
probably shouldn't have said that.
I
Probably
I,
wear
shouldn't have said that.
I don't know why Black Beauty said that because you know what? Let me shut up. Go
Uh-huh.
on. Yeah,
so
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah,
I
I
I
could have
wear a
kept that to
size
myself.
girl. Look, I wear a size G bra. Okay, I didn't get no pain. They put the city up there. They turn it all kind of ways. They take their pictures, and that was it.
Okay,
They
so
had me
we're
think.
somewhere around the same size. So okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, it don't hurt. And then they told me they was gonna squish it flat like a pancake. That is not true.
Child, I had a root
Okay,
canal,
okay, yeah, cool.
and I was waiting for it to start hurting. How them people was talking about, oh, a root canal. I'm like, I was waiting for it to start hurting. Now I almost fell asleep in the chair. So some people be extra. You know.
I'm going to apologize to Philly boy. I know you trying to jump on here, but I'm
Oh,
about to end this soon. So yeah, but you know, but like what Philly boy said though, Coach, I hope the storm didn't cause you any damage. I pray for you all.
Oh no, we good. My air conditioner went out before the hurricane, so I'm hoping I can blame it on the hurricane and get some
let's
assistance.
do it. Let's go.
Shit, you got
Hurricane did it.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but other than that, we were good down here.
yeah.
Um,
I'm
we had a
glad you
couple
were
of
good.
tornadoes, but I think it hit Upper Florida. I'm about an hour and a half away from, no, about an hour and 15 minutes away from the beach. So I think I'm further enough inland that we get the bad weather, but not the flooding unless our dike begin to flood. Other than that,
Mm.
and they supposed to be done reinforce the dike since Wilma and Katrina. I think they had started working on it and fixing it. So,
Mm.
mhm.
So
But
are
you
you
know
are you
how
are you
places
are
be.
you are you still in Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry.
You know how the news. I ain't said in other places it's not that bad because when Wilma hit here, we was out of electricity for a while, and it smelled like swamp water, but it was livable. But I don't know what you know. I guess you used to your own storms.
You know, now I've been through Hurricane Harvey. That's something I don't know how people in Florida handle hurricanes like that. You know, because the only one I've been through is Harvey and the what's the one that came before that, Ike. Other than that, I never really, I never really been through anything like massive and big anything like that. Now Harvey, all I saw was wind and tornadoes. You know, and
You know, it was, I guess it was okay. I'm planning on getting that Generac though.
yeah. If I had some money, that'd be the first thing I'd get some that backup generator put in the back of that
It's like
house.
16,000. I think they said it was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's 16,000. Yeah, it's 16,000, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can get one.
but I do be still seeing now. If you know some people who know how to do some work, I don't know no people who know how to do no work. They be on Facebook Marketplace all the time. They be like barely used. So I guess if you get the people come and lay the pad and know how to hook it up, you might could get.
Mm,
But they be on there all the time for sale.
I see Deacon over here. Yeah. And what's
Deacon
going?
who? Oh, Deacon Dave.
Deacon Dave? Yeah, he from RBR. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was from Truism.
No, he's from RBR's channel, and I miss RBR. Really do. I miss RBR.
Yeah, because the other day I thought about going over there to RBR, telling RBR how YouTube is hoeing me. I was like, damn,
He
he
passed
gone.
recently, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It was
I know
all
I
of a
could get
sudden.
him. I could get now. He had cancer.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know.
cancer. Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
he announced it a couple, well, about a year or two ago.
Yeah, more than that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He was battling that cancer for like no, it was more than five years. He
I
was
know he
battling.
had been told us. He been said
Yeah,
he had.
yeah. Because like last year, he said though he have a year left. He said, and yes, and I guess it it came true. And yeah, that last time he was here live, that was yeah, I was yeah, I just I couldn't you know
Did anybody from YouTube land go to his funeral?
no. No. For far as I know, no.
That's
I don't,
sad.
Nah,
I
it's
don't,
good that nobody go to that funeral. Hell, Cyber was doing so much crazy shit. People would
Yeah,
have been harassing the family about that bullshit.
right, right.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't believe it because I guess because of him or something. I don't know.
It,
Cyber
it,
plays too damn much.
he's still around.
yeah.
Yeah, he trying to take over RBR channel
Yeah. He took over the channel.
Mm.
and deleting the man content, talking about the family wanted him, don't want nothing to do with it. Like, what the hell
Yeah,
is you
yeah.
sitting up here
Delete
talking about?
all his content. Delete all his content. And yeah, that was bad when when he did that live stream deleting the stuff. People was pissed. I told everybody. I got on the panel with Cyber. I said, Cyber, I want nobody to sub to this channel no more. What you doing? And I'm glad people stopped. No longer sub that channel. You know,
So
huh?
RBR had gave him access.
Well, in a way, yes. In a way, yes. Yes. Last year, a year or so ago, yes, he did.
Oh.
Yeah, last year or so, or it was more than a year when he gave Cyber the access to all his channels and stuff, and then just you know, it was so bad to see all that, and people was pissed, and I was trying to tell him, why won't you take his content if you're planning on doing what you said you plan on doing, take that and put all this content onto another channel. Put like a GoFundMe or Cash App link so everybody so all the money can go to his family. The
I
RBR's
know
family.
Cyber didn't need the money because Cyber claimed he rolling their money.
Right. And that was the problem. So and we were trying to get him to say. I was trying to get him, me and Gino. It was me, Gino, real life in cyberspace, and the one who um what's her Queen Mayat. I don't know why I'm saying her name. I don't want her to contact. But anyway, yeah. So we all trying to convince him not to do X, Y, and Z, which he did, and we kind of told him, you kind of told everybody, don't do not support his channel. Don't even go with his channel anymore. And I'm glad people started to unsub and left that channel. So yeah, it was horrible what I saw what he did. Delete all his content. You
His
know,
wife was a part of his, didn't have access to his content.
no, it was like though, according to Cyber, right, or according to what I was told, right, rather, it was like she didn't know how to do YouTube, and he didn't know how to, so he kind of gave it to him, and yeah, kind of gave the access to Cyber, and and Cyber just waited.
Yeah.
Cyber
So
abused his power.
yeah,
Cyber fucking locked RBR out his own damn channel.
right, right,
That's
right.
sad.
Predatory behavior.
Yeah, he lied. Yeah, yeah, you're right about that because he locked him out what 2, 3 times
Yeah,
out of his own
RBR
channel.
was trying to go live before he passed away and he couldn't because he couldn't get into his channel.
Wow. That's nasty work. As what McCullough would say.
And like
Which is why I
he
would never.
and my thing
Sorry.
is I would RBR should have gave it to woke. He should have gave it to woke progressive, or gave it to AC, gave it to somebody. Hell, give it to Queen Mayat. You know, at least somebody that had that really was over there all the time. That was at least was loyal to him. Because and he even woke said this. Woke idea was just just leave the channel what it is. Just do a memorial channel, a memorial video saying he passed away. You do announcement video that he passed away, then do another video saying a memorial, and then just leave the channel alone.
And people will come back and watch his content and it'll
Right,
just be there for posterity.
right, right, right.
Cyber deleted.
That's what I was telling Cyber. Well, why don't you just leave the channel as is, and just do a video, just do 2 3 videos saying he passed away. We're gonna take the best 5 of his view live streams, put it together, and make a second one. I told him, do all of that. No, no, he just went in and delete all of it.
But his family might have wanted to, how some people say the last used to be answering machine message. His family may have wanted to come back and reminisce over, you know.
Well, Cyber said that the family didn't want nothing to do with the channel. And
But
he said that he was deleting the stuff at the request of the family. I don't nobody believe his ass.
No, no,
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
yeah,
he
I
might
don't
know.
believe that. I don't believe that either, because the bullshit that came after it, during it, right, was the whole sharing the text message between RBR's daughter, no, no, RBR's wife, no, what, no, I'm sorry, it was RBR's sister and his niece, and he was sharing all their text messages, their infighting, what was or arguments between them. And I'm like, the hell, why wouldn't you put that bullshit out? The man just died. The family just grieving. Hadn't been a good week. Hadn't even been a good ass week. The funeral, it wasn't even it was even before the funeral. You put the shit out there like that.
Yeah, the funeral they ain't had no arrangements made yet.
Right. It was all related to the funeral, and they would and Cyber put all their little dirty laundry out and shit. Like, really?
People don't like black people. And if you see some of the stuff he done said on these channels, RBR must have been in his brain. Or he must have didn't know who Cyber was to do that. Because even if your family didn't want to be involved in the channel, they may want to go back and say, oh, that was my dad or that was my husband, and he was doing what he loved to do and listen, just because that's what he liked.
So the Cyber ass sitting up there lying, and Cyber manipulated RBR into giving him access to that damn channel. Cyber sat
Right.
there and waited for an opportunity, and he got it.
Because it was funny, and people warned RBR, woke progressives. Even though I got problems with woke told him, listen, he's not going to honor that agreement, because they actually did this agreement online, right? And I'm like, yeah, do not do it. I'd rather have Queen Mayat or woke to have that channel over Cyber. Anybody other than Cyber that had it, because they would have kept the video up, all the videos up, all his, so and then and then try to monetize it to a certain point, so that the family can sit there and have access to it. And I'm glad somebody did. I'm glad somebody well, I'm glad somebody took the videos before it was deleted. Shout out, but hold on. Shout out to Soup Bone, and I forgot, and Woke. They took it, they took a bulk of it and put it. Man, Deacon's mad. What did you? What you mad? Mute all that, man. You so horrible. But yeah,
I hope it ain't COVID, but I did wake up sick. So, sorry. I'm glad
but
you never get sick, sir.
now D can go off on people. But anyway, back to the point. Yeah, yeah. You could have just I feel so bad what happened to Aubrey Art and what happened to that channel afterward. You know,
I've been out of YouTube land for a minute. You know, my
so
new man TikTok then treat me better.
new man TikTok. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on, wait a minute. What time is it? Oh, it's 4:19. Damn.
Yeah. Let me get
It's
up.
4
It's
o'clock
five
in the
nineteen.
morning.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. I got to get ready to go and visit these lovely
Oh,
prisoners. It was
Okay.
nice
mm-mm.
chit chatting with y'all, and I'll be in the
Uh,
clouds.
all right.
Have a good one.
You too.
Be
Bye.
wiping down.
Yeah, y'all have a good one.
Who did?
Black Beauty. Black Beauty.
She on mute.
She's on mute. I was going to ask her if she's still up there in Oregon.
Oh, she live up here?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here. What's up?
You still in Oregon?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay. Mm.
Oh,
yeah. Born
wow.
and raised.
You on that ranch? You on that ranch with them horses?
I wish.
Psst. 'Cause I
Yes,
saw
you
that.
is.
I saw that photograph of you on that horse.
Oh yeah, that was a place that I kind of did some work for. Plus,
Uh,
I also had did a couple photo shoots there.
mm, okay.
But
Photo shoot.
love it there. Yeah, because back when I was doing the photos, I used to be more in modeling and beauty pageants, and so yeah, I took some pictures with some horses that I used to work with and used to bond with and stuff back
You,
then.
you should.
Because I always, huh?
You still have your grandpa's ranch? Your
No,
grandpa's.
I never had any of my grandfather's stuff. My grandfather was just a horse trainer.
Oh, okay. Oh, he was a horse trainer. Okay.
Yeah, he was just a horse trainer. I wanted to have my own ranch.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I just ordered me a pair of boot and a new pair of boots today. That's why I'm the only black girl that walks around in Portland with cowgirl boots.
You must feel out of place.
I don't care. I'm still cute while doing it. So I don't care.
You
Well,
know
yeah.
what? You can't pump your own gas in Oregon.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
pump.
we do.
They. I don't know where we was at on our way to Washington. They had gas station attendants
Yeah, how long ago was that?
like 2 years ago.
Yeah, this just started.
Oh, okay. Cause yeah, it was illegal for you to pump your own gas.
Yeah,
Like what the what? Never
yeah,
experienced nothing
this
like
just
that.
started.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Jersey's been doing that for years. Can't even pump their own gas. You had to get somebody had to put the gas in there for you.
I
I'm
wonder
like,
what's the
what?
point of that.
Yeah. What's the point of that? Yeah. Exactly.
I was like,
Yeah, I don't
what?
know. The only thing is that it takes jobs away from people that pump gas. So, like, that kind of messed up. But, but yeah, we still have it to where we do have attendance if you need it. But for the most part. And they still actually do things for everybody. Like they still pump gas for everybody. But I know how to pump my own gas, so I just do it. I've been pumping my own gas before that, and that's because I did at one point work for Amazon.
Yeah,
So I used to always do gas for my own truck. So yeah, I already knew how
yeah.
to do it.
That blew my mind away. I say, what? We can't pump the gas? We gotta go get somebody to pump the gas? What?
What if you're in a
Yeah,
hurry? Yeah, what if you're in a hurry? You got to go somewhere. You know, all of that. You know,
But usually they supposed to
I
be
was
out there.
irritating.
I
Yeah,
know,
it's
but
irritating.
yeah, I mean, with the idea you have to ask somebody or
But
somebody, a
you're
third
not really
person.
supposed to ask. They really supposed to be out there. And
Right, I
you
know, but but things happen. Like, what if the person was sick, or what if he got to, he got to go to the bathroom? You know what I'm saying? You know, things happen. You know, we all human. You know, like you can't just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's just
That's
say
what I
if
mean.
let's just say if like the little nozzle thing is already like in the pump, some people will get out of their car and remove it themselves and go about their business. Like they won't wait.
And then there's a law where like you can't fix your own farm equipment, your own car. Like what? I s-
Wait, I can't hear you.
okay, like you cannot. Okay, let's say you have a tractor or a truck that breaks down. You couldn't even do your own self repairs. Like what's the
Oh yeah,
point?
I couldn't hear you. It was some noise. Um,
Wait.
hold on. Let
Okay.
me
Yeah, yeah, like you cannot. Okay, like I think there's a law out there in, I want to say Iowa, either Iowa, Nebraska, where like you can't sit there and pump your no, you can't even fix your own vehicle, your own farm equipment. I'm like,
what?
yeah, yeah, I saw that. I say, wait a minute, you mean though I own said tractor? You mean I can't put a spark plug in there? I have to take to a dealership to have the spark plug be put in.
So
It's
they
just
make
insane,
you spend money with other people.
right? They're making me spend extra more money. How you go to the dealership, you have to pay the labor and the parts. Well,
Yeah.
you forced me to pay labor. I could save all that labor money just to put the spark plug. I might need to put only one spark plug in. Why would I need that
I'll
thing
still be
the
fixing
entire?
my car.
Yeah, yeah. It's so if you ask me, it's a asinine. If you ask me.
You know what they probably don't like, Big J? They probably don't like how there are people probably like me that will get out there. Well, probably not under the hood. I'm not doing that, none of that. But there are people that will do that. Get under the hood and watch like a YouTube video and see how to
Hmm.
fix some stuff.
Right.
And
Right.
they don't like that because they feel like that's probably taking away like some jobs. But they're taking away some jobs by fucking taking away, the pump attendants and other
Right.
things. So I don't know.
Right. Right. You know, I might do a video on that. How like you can't. How it's illegal to do your own car. Like I was like, wait. You mean me? If my truck break down, I can't do nothing with it? You mean I have to call in? That means I have to call in the guy that pick up the truck, and then they gonna haul the truck to to wherever garage or dealership to have it fixed. That means so I'm paying re times. I'm paying somebody the wrecker to pick it up. I'm paying the dealership for the labor, and I'm paying the parts. When all I could do is pay for the parts and do it myself. I can go to O'Reilly's or wherever the case may be and pick it up. See that's so I don't get it, man. It just it's asinine to me. How it works though. But
Yeah, and they're probably also trying to stop like the local people that's like doing it
yeah, yeah,
under the table, you know.
my shade tree mechanics, man,
Yeah,
that used, woo, I miss those shade tree mechanics. They used to do everything, even teach you how to do it. While like while they fix on you, I'll be helping them work on it, my own shit. You know, I'll be having them. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have cussed up. But anyway, the thing is, yeah, I'll be watching how they do it. I see that as a teaching lesson. You teach me how to break open that engine block and you know all of that. But anyway, it's 4:30 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and end this real quick. I end this, so it's early morning over here. So yeah. So Black Beauty, it's nice to see you. I ain't talked to you in a long time. So
I know.
so
So
how's
it's
you?
pleasant being around.
So you staying in Oregon?
No, my daughter, actually, we decided on a college in Chicago. We just left Chicago. So we're hoping she gets in there, but she's going to Chicago. I have other plans.
And your other plans are?
I am looking to go to a few different places. I have no strings attached. So therefore, I can go wherever I want to.
Go to South Texas
And
so Big J can take you on a date.
Oh my
you said
God.
what?
Go to South Texas so Big J can take you on a date.
Oh, Texas is one of my actual places to possibly go. So I'm looking for somewhere where I can have some land. So
Big
Oh,
J
okay.
got land. Go ahead. Go let him take you on
I'm,
a date. See if y'all can get hitched.
you never know. You never know.
Yeah. You can
He's
get the
a
man
very
and the
sweet
land.
man.
The man and the land
Of
at the
you,
same time. One bird, one stone.
the man and the land.
The man and the land.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes,
y'all.
yes. It's a 2 for 1.
Oh
Yep.
my
The two
God.
for
Two
one.
for one. Pow pow. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. But anyway, yeah, I'm over
You
here just.
you know you love me. Trying to we
Yes, if I'm ever in Big J's territory, I'm gonna go visit with Big J.
yeah.
Okay. All right then.
Big
But
J,
anyway,
what part are you in?
huh?
What part of Texas are you in?
Um, I put it
Southwest.
South Central.
Yeah, South Central.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
I'll look that on a map. I don't know, so I'll look it
He's
up
close. He's somewhere around
and see like the
close to
area somewhere around there.
somewhere around Houston.
let's just say along the coastline.
Okay,
Houston probably gonna be his major city, the closest major city to where he
okay. How
Yeah.
far is Houston from Dallas?
at.
About what?
A
About 200.
4 hour drive.
Yeah, about 200. 200 miles at least.
Okay, that ain't that bad. I got family in Dallas, so that's not that bad.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
just a
yeah,
four
yeah,
hour
yeah.
drive.
Yeah, it's a 4 hour drive on
They
I
going to
49. I 49.
I
Yeah,
forty
but
five.
oh no, yeah, 45. Yeah, I 45. Yeah. I don't know why I said 49. I said 40. I mean, I meant to say 40, 45. Yeah.
They going to put that bullet train up. It probably be less time than that.
Man, yeah, they're still fighting that bullet train. They're fighting that bullet train to
You know
Houston.
they
Why?
also got
What's
a
the
permit.
problem?
I get who knows they got a permit for a subway too. That ain't happened yet neither.
What?
Mm-hmm. Cause
Mm,
DFW is done got so big it don't make no sense. It's so
Like,
stupid.
Huh.
They finally got finished expanding 635 after like a decade, and the expansion is too little. And that thing is like six lanes wide on both sides,
right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
It's
it's
six lane.
still too little.
So wait. So you saying in the Dallas Fort Worth area they was trying to put a subway there?
They have a permit for a subway.
Okay, so it's supposed to take them to Fort Worth into Dallas and
I don't
back.
know what all the sub. I think the subway just gonna be running through the city.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but they have a
Yeah,
permit, but they haven't started working on it yet. So I don't know what the hell going on.
it's probably a tax write off what they're trying to do. I bet you that as a tax write off, you fooling everybody. You know what I mean? They're trying to fool all the taxpayer and try to use it as a tax write off for something else.
Well, the only reason why I know that is because my mama used to work for Dart.
Hmm.
So um, I don't think they put it out to the public that they got the permit for the subway. I know they was talking about their bullet train, and the bullet train haven't happened because I don't know what the hell Houston problem is. Houston got some kind of problem with the damn subway, and that's why they
Yeah,
haven't started.
I just
'Cause-
know I just want to know how are they gonna do that that bullet train because you have to go through Huntsville, you got to go through no Conroe, Huntsville, uh, what's that Norma G? No, not Norma G. Norma G I-45. Yeah, you have to go all
Mhm.
through these towns. I don't know how much work they have to do. They go all to them small towns and those mini cities over there.
They
So I don't
probably
know
just
how.
put a post in them cities. And it's supposed to be able to help these people get to work. I don't know what taking them so long though.
But you know what though? That a lot of people will actually would make money out of that
Yeah, it's a good
because
idea.
because at least okay, let's say I'm in what's that town off of I-45? There's a town Crockett. Okay, Crockett.
Hmm.
Let's say though you over there in Crockett, Texas, right? Crockett's a small town, and you're not making any money over there, right? So you going to Houston or Dallas, in a short time, and you be back at lunch within what, an
Yep.
hour or so, hour, two
Hmm.
hours, you back home
Yep.
commuting. You know, you making money. You know, the pay, the pay, the
Yeah.
pay, the pay, the pay, the pay raise. The pay is bigger is much better than it is in Crockett. A whole lot
It's
better.
supposed. Yeah,
You
it's
know,
supposed to be a 45. Supposed to be a 45-minute commute, but
right,
I mean
right.
they got to build the shit first.
Oh, so it's 45 minutes
Hmm.
to go from Houston to Dallas.
Yep.
Oh, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Yeah, yeah. You know how much people, man, everybody would make money
Yeah, and then the small
on
towns
both
don't have to
sides.
die
Yeah, the
because
small
people work in
towns.
the city
Yeah, the
and come
small
back home.
towns. Yeah, them small towns don't have to die. Everybody can come home every evening.
And they'll spend their money that they make in their town because that's what the hell they
Yeah,
live in.
yeah. But
People work in the city and start businesses in their little small town.
but I'm gonna tell you why I think those small towns are doing it. There's always some old rich person want to buy your land, and then want you to leave so they can attain your property. That's why though they don't want no train or whatever the case may be going through the town. They want you to leave so they can grab it. So you can leave, sell your land, go somewhere so they can have all your oil and your land and whatever's under the ground. See, a lot of black people did that in the '70s over here. They couldn't, because they stuck in these small ass towns that there wasn't was that many jobs, and the white man comes up there would tell them, hey man, we want your land. They selling shit pennies on a dollar and shit, and come to find out they already knew though you got oil under your feet. You didn't know you got oil on your feet, all that other natural gas stuff under your feet. You didn't even know, you know. So yeah, that's why I'm very huge on black people owning land, you know,
Yeah.
or in land
Them,
in
them,
land
so,
property rights.
them damn people started coming around your stuff talking about let
Oh,
me buy it. You better
they
believe it.
are they already doing that. They already doing that. They already doing that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm just saying in general.
yeah.
But
They already
you
doing it. Hey, are you gonna lease your property because you just inherited? No. Ever since though, ever since they noticed that I had a couple tragedies, they're up in your face. Hey, you want to lease your land? Are you gonna lease that for what? You know,
yeah.
be coming in there
Yeah.
slick. They come in there slick like, hey, hey, uh, are you offering to hunt deer over here? We'll lease your land so we can hunt deer. That's how though they're going to start the whole. We're going to lease your land to hunt deer. That's how it starts. Then they move on to another. uh, you know, can they lease it for this, or they can lease it for hay? They can lease it for grass and all that. Watch it. They're gonna lease it, and then they ain't gonna own it. At least so much of it that they'll buy it. You know.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember that company I worked for, right? There was a company I
Hmm.
worked for. So there was this 90-year-old woman lived right by herself, right? So
Hmm.
so her house is right by the company where I worked at, right? So
Yeah.
they figure out though, well, she's not gonna be here this long. So what they did though, they waited for her to go into the nursing home.
Hmm.
Now she passed on. It's 10 years ago, right? So she
Hmm.
passed on now, right? I
Hmm.
saw them swallow that house up. They took the house up, moved the house somewhere else, put up a whole damn parking lot on top of it. That was so sad to see that shit. I was sad to see that shit. I was like, can any of you grandchildren pick it up? You grandchildren, you know, get it? Yeah, they do shit like that.
Was the house in good shape?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
The house was in good shape. That's why they moved it. That's why they moved the house. They did not knock it down. They moved it. They put it on jacks, put it on that big ass trailer, and haul all that
and
house away.
the damn why the children didn't do something better? That's
Right.
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Why didn't the children do anything about it? And it kills me when I see it. It kills me every time I see poor people being talked to out of their own land. Knowing, no, but see, the thing is, they don't know that there's something under their feet because there are a lot of natural gas. There are a lot of you know propane gas, hundreds of feet under their feet. Then they don't even realize that. They're
Some,
huh?
I'm sorry. Sorry. No, continue.
No, no, and they're just seeing, oh, this is grass, this is just brush, this is just cows eating right, eating on. No, there's something under your feet. There's resources under your feet. Why give it
That's what
up,
I'm saying. Them folks start coming around you, offering you money and keep arresting you about your. You better believe
man?
you got something's going on. You better believe
But I'm glad though. I'm not the only male around.
it.
Yeah, because at least I have other family members who are men around that comes around here because they be noticing some old shit. You know.
Yep. I told you. I knew a lady. Her parents, her grandparents, got that land passed down to them through a damn slave owner. She talking about. They waiting on her grandparents to die so they can sell it. I said, what the fuck, bro? That'll be the most ignorant shit you could do. Last time
No,
they came around, they was offering 1.5 million. That ain't no girl. Ooh, Lord.
look. What's under their feet is 10 times worth more. They don't even realize that. That's the point. There's something under their feet that's 5 times more what they're trying to get you to sell for.
And
You know.
I tried to tell them. I don't know. Black people be ignorant when it comes to that land shit.
Yeah,
Be like,
like
man,
you don't, like somebody told me, well, it just hedges and brush, it just brush and it's unkept. I'm like, you don't see what's under that ground. You don't see the resources, the potential that there might be something that they want. I mean,
even if it's ain't nothing under the ground, hell, you can grow some food on that shit. Grow some food.
right, yeah, yeah.
Sell it.
You're right. Listen, you could get a little small house if you can't have if something happens to you in them those cities over there, you can
Throat pain.
always come home. You can always come
Yep.
home if you look
You can always have a place to go.
right. You got a place to go. If you up there and living in them apartments and you got laid off or something, you got somewhere to go. My
Yep.
mama told me that you can come back home. Grandma, my grandparents told me you can come back home. My grandmother's uncle. That man's about 100 years old. Well, he passed away though. He was he would be 102. Told me you need here's a place you can come back home to. They always spread this message around here. You can always come back home. The house is still here. The land's still here. All you gotta do to get your trailer house and put it there. A section off an acre off. Put section off an acre to yourself. You have to worry about paying some $500, $600, $1,000 apartment bill every month. If you lose your job, you can come back home
That's
and
my
live
whole
all and live off the land.
that's my whole reason for trying to buy land. Like I used to want a house. Fuck that. Give me the land. I can always build a house. But if something go on, at least the generations coming behind me will have somewhere where they can damn go. Okay, not because it get weird out here. It get a little strange.
Hmm. But they don't know that. That's the point. They're not educated in what is ownership. They're not educated in ownership and how to maintain a you know if you own something you can control it. You can now the only bad thing about it is the taxes though. Is the property taxes though. That's well, if you're in Texas, the property tax is bad in Texas though. Man,
Even with the
they
property taxes, hell, if you don't live on the land, you can. And I mean, like you said, you got to be careful, but you can just lease the shit out and make them people pay your property tax.
well that's what why you think I have livestock for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you use a livestock, pay off the property tax, off with the livestock. What you got on there? Got pigs, sheep, cows. You know, I remember one time we had doves and chickens. Yeah, we used to sell doves to weddings and churches for funerals and weddings. Shit, you make a killing out of that.
Yeah, because people always don't want them. They gonna do nothing but set them in the wild anyway.
Yeah. Well, like they always return home though. Occasionally, they'll you give 'em a dove or a dove a couple days. They come back home. where you're at. It's almost like renting. It's almost like renting the dove. You
Oh, you
know.
rent the dub out, the dub gonna come back. That was
Yeah,
fun. Where to next?
yeah, yeah. When the state don't have no state tax, the property tax. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. People are pissed off about property taxes in Texas, though. They pissed off about that. It's getting yeah, and them fucking toll roads.
Now,
Don't even get me
they
started.
need to
Don't
do something about the goddamn toll road. That shit is
man,
ridiculous.
don't get me started about them toll roads. I'm telling you, do not get me started.
And they high.
Yeah, but that's why I always take the country roads to get into Austin. If I need to get into Austin or I need to get to a certain, I take country roads.
Man, let
Them
me
on
tell you.
county roads, go all the way around those, all the way around them toll roads. You skip all of that.
I'll ride the service road to the toll road till I can't ride that mother no more.
Shit,
I do.
man.
I hit every. And the funny part is, I be watching the cars, and I'm on the service road, so I get all kind of traffic. Like I be catching up with the car. Like you up there paying all that money, we going at the same rate.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I was talking to Auntie. Auntie was talking about that culture. Because he was talking about that. You remember that conversation, Queen? We was on his
What
channel
conversation about what?
about them toll roads in Florida. You remember that conversation we had with him
Mm-mm.
on his channel about 2 weeks
No.
ago? Oh, okay.
Uh-uh. I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I was telling him how they we paying toll roads for things that they never even finish. You know, and I'm gonna say this too: that loop around Houston, y'all still did not finish that. I was in kindergarten when I saw them working on it. You mean though they still working on that damn thing? Like, geez,
If it's
finish
anything
it
like that, when
already.
they was expanding 635 in Dallas, it's because every time they do the projection, the numbers change.
Yeah, yeah. And my thing is this: listen, y'all had y'all had the hobby airport. Then they turn right back around and put up the Bush airport. Well, of course though of course you create another the problem. You got two airports in Houston.
Texas is just getting
Dude,
full. That's another reason why I don't want to move back. I gotta go back and visit because I be hungry because
uh
ain't no food nowhere else. But it's so many people in Texas now. I don't fucking want to go back there. Not to live.
in Austin. Oh my God, the skyline of Austin changed. It changed every two years. The
Hell, the skyline
skyline.
of Dallas changed. I remember when I was in high school, we could go upstairs to I think it was the third floor. We go to the third floor, and you could see the Reunion Tower. You don't see that shit no more.
Right. Right. I remember one time that you go to Austin, you could see the Capitol, right? You don't
Yep.
see that shit. It's all walled off. You see all them skyscrapers surrounding it, and then though, if you're going to toward if you're coming from Georgia, if you're going south from Georgetown,
Uh huh.
you looking at you like, wait, what is this? What's these towers? Like we never seen these towers before.
You
Like
can't even see
damn.
the Capitol from the freeway.
Right. Yeah. You used to see the Capitol and the governor's mansion. You can see all that from the freeway. You don't see that no more.
You can't see none of that shit on the freeway. You just see all them buildings.
Yeah. Them high rises and Google. You
Just be
got
like,
Google and YouTube right there on Google and YouTube's on the south side. Down the downtown area. Yeah.
the Capitol over there, over where?
Yeah, you can't see it
behind them buildings.
because
Like
in the
that's
morning
crazy.
time, yeah, because in the morning time you see the Capitol because it's pink. 'Cause the Capitol's pink with the you see the, you kind of you see that little glow, the glow it does during the sun. When the
Yep.
sun cleans off, yeah, all you see is that you see that little shiny thing and you follow it. No, you can't see that. You can't see that shine no more. You
You
know,
don't see nothing no more.
right,
Nothing.
right, right,
Just a bunch
right.
of damn buildings.
Hmm. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Thank y'all for coming by. Black Beauty. I'll talk to you next time. Thank you for being here, Black Beauty. I didn't expect you to pop up on the panel. So
Hell, me neither. I ain't never seen her on the panel. I
yeah,
say, shut up, church. You too weird.
yeah.
Let me not say that. Oh, did oh, never mind.
No, go
I'll
ahead.
talk
Tell
to
me.
you about it next time.
No,
I don't
tell
know
me.
if I probably already asked you this. Did you see Trump dancing on stage?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. You already told me. You told me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been wondering if you seen that shit. I said, what the I think that man losing his mind.
Who knows? Who knows, man? But it just bowed around. Hey, Black Beauty, Black Beauty.
I think she sleep.
Oh, she sleep. I
You
don't
might
want to.
have
I
to
don't want to.
drop her down.
I don't want to drop her down. I really don't want to drop her down. Like
You wanna
I
wait till
don't.
she wake up?
No, no, no. I gotta go eat. I gotta go sleep myself though. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna get on off of here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming on my channel. And I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. Y'all have a good one.
Peace out.
Peace.
Have a good
Peace.
night.
All right then. I'm out. Peace.
It's a war tactic. This is war. Now, this is the difference. People start to get it twisted here. Sex is one thing. Sex is everywhere, all the time. If that's what we use to measure success, we're not too intelligent here. We have to get out of this sick, immature way of thinking. Power is what the enemy operates on. He uses his power to give you those things that he knows you and we are going to fall into. He'll give you women. Because he knows that's your test. That's what you think is power. Here, take all the women you want. I'm going to take your name, your likeness. I'm going to make sure I own your contracts and everything that's in there to make it to where you die broke. Or at least I take the majority of everything once you're gone and you look like a damn fool because your feelings